Would you like to activate in-game instructions? Sure, it's our first time. Note, in addition to on-screen instructions, you can view the instructions by clicking the help button in the options menu. Okay. Jessie needs to go down. She can't relax. Day 1.
So, I guess this is it. Years of watching and waiting and hoping, and it comes down to this. Do I love you? Do I miss you? I don't know for sure. I hardly know you. But you're the closest thing to family I've got, and I suppose that's something. Goodbye, Auntie.
I'm gonna spread some ashes.
Wherever you are.
Well, now she's in the river.
Obviously.
Well, she was like, wherever you are. In the river you dumped her in.
Hey, Rainbow Scape, how's it going? Yeah, we're just starting a new game. This is the same guys that made Unavowed. Starring Rebecca Whittaker. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm gonna know any of these
Scary
names.
did the art.
That's a cool name.
Ooh.
Let's see, my hair is way shorter now. I feel much cooler in the summer heat. That's awesome.
I need that.
I'm still gonna try to let my hair grow out. At least on top. This is the longest I've ever had it.
What a morning. At least I'm home now.
How's the volume, guys? New game, new settings. Might have to turn it up, turn it down. Let's see, I'm saving up to get an actual computer. Oh, Janie, are you gonna buy a computer outright, or are you gonna build it? Starting out like a movie, seriously. Interacting with objects. To interact with objects or characters, click the mouse cursor, move the mouse cursor over them and left click. There's a strange kid standing in front of Rosa's door. Try interacting with him to see what he wants. This is like very basic. Gonna buy it outright. Do you already know what kind of computer you're gonna get? Teenager. I'm not gonna click on him first.
There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in that way.
What are seasons? Cali has 2 seasons, hot and on fire. Well, in San Diego, it's much more warm for you. Where we are at, it's usually like 70s all year round, 60s in the winter.
There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in that way.
Why do you even have to get in there?
Hi there.
Hi?
So who are you visiting today?
I love the voice acting. Point and clicks. Heck yeah, Rainbow. Let's see, kind of. I got a couple ideas. Mug art. Oh, nice. Well, if you need any tips, let me know. I love building computers. That stuff's so much fun. Or stuff for like what you might want in it. But you probably already know what you're looking for. Let's... What do you want to do? Express surprise, laugh it off, or make an inquiry?
Laugh it off.
Laugh it off.
Oh, ha ha.
Seriously, who are you here to see? I can't let you in unless you tell me.
I live here?
No, you don't. I know everybody in the building. I don't know you.
The voice acting's super realistic, funny thing. Let's see, Michigan gets both very hot and very cold. We never get very cold.
Well, we think it's cold.
It gets cold for us, but for everyone else, they're like, you guys are pansies.
Read the...
Oh, let me move that a little bit.
This is blocking.
How's
It's
that?
a little bit better. The blocking of it. The olive. Olive.
What do you think?
What did he say?
He asks who we here look for, or
Oh.
why are we here?
State that.
Really? I live here.
Nice try. I know everyone in this building, and I don't know you. Sorry.
Well,
I've
then-
lived here for 5 years.
Then how come I've never seen you before?
I have no idea. Doesn't matter.
If you lived here, I'd know you. That's all there is to it.
What is he, a bouncer or something? Let's see, we have 4 seasons in Finland, but our summer is really short and our winter is way too long. Summer is practically over and the air smells like fall. We got at least 2 months more of summer, it feels like.
I don't question his presence.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing here?
What you doing?
If he doesn't know us, then we don't know him. I lived here for 5 years. Who the hell are you?
Please, I've had a really tough morning. I need to get home.
Sorry, lady. Rules are rules.
I think I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yep, you did the sympathy. Question his present.
Who the hell are you?
Jim Burdo.
All right, Jim.
Jim Burdo.
Where's the regular doorman?
Geez, where have you been? He's on strike.
He's what?
Strike. All the building servicemen in the city are doing it. Union rules or something. I stepped in to help because I know everybody.
How come nobody told me?
Notices were posted all over the building. I put them up myself. If you lived here, you'd have seen them.
Who pays attention to things like that?
Well, that's not my problem.
So, we should have convinced him because we knew he wasn't the regular doorman.
Yeah, that's okay. Give him your address.
Let's see, a bouncer at a residential building. Seriously. Let's see, it got to -15 this winter and 97 in the summer. So for our winters, during the day, the lows are
50s.
Yeah, the lows are probably in the 50s, and the highs in the summer are typically like upper
80s.
70s, maybe low 80s.
Like today was 82.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Every once in a while, it'll get up to 100, but that's like a few days a
Oh.
year.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time. I don't think it gets to 100 around here.
It has, but it hasn't this year.
Okay.
It's very rare. Let's see. What if this dude just hasn't seen you around? I never see my neighbors. We're kind of the same way. I see
What
my
if-
immediate neighbors, but not the other people in the neighborhood.
What if we've been gone
Mmm.
and we're coming back thinking the same day, we're going back home, but in reality something happened and time has now passed.
That would be creepy. The voice acting is pretty great in this. I'm liking it. It's nice that I don't have to do the voice acting. As much fun as it was playing through Phoenix Wright, it was exhausting. If I did like a 5-6 hour stream, whew. Let's give your address. You said.
Yep.
Listen, I really live here. 4th floor, number 4E.
4E. Isn't that apartment empty?
No, I live there, and I want to go there. Thank you very much.
Oh, maybe you're telling the truth.
He sees reason, thank God.
You have any ID? A driver's license or something?
Yes, I have a driver's license. It's upstairs, in my desk drawer.
What?
Crap.
You have to carry.
Come on, this is New York. Who actually drives?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you still have to
But I
carry your
still
ID
can't let you in
around.
unless you prove you live here.
No, you don't.
In a lot of places you do.
Where?
I don't know.
I
I
mean-
watched a video all about it.
That you have, maybe in like China where they'll execute
No, in
you.
the U.S. Where
In the
you
US?
have to have identification.
Let's see. Neighbors. I lived on a street of empty houses. Seriously, Janie?
See, true
In San
for New
Diego?
York. Thank you.
Let's see. I wish it was 50s in the winter. That's so nice for winter. I know. Honestly, there's sometimes in the winter we'll have like a weekend and it's like in the 70s. It's like, let's barbecue
Yeah.
in December. Let's see. What if the aunt got mad because you dumped her in the river and she threw you into a different time?
Yeah.
See?
See,
Yeah.
time. Yep. We're getting there.
Let's see. What? You didn't enjoy that voice acting? Oh, you mean my voice acting? No. My voice acting was pretty terrible for the most part, I'm sure. True for New York. Oh, you do need to. Okay. I didn't realize that.
I think you probably have to. I think it's like, I don't know if it's all states, but I know at least for sure there's some states where it's you have to carry some form of identification.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to buy alcohol or do anything that requires...
Or just getting pulled over by, even if you're just out walking and a police officer wants to pull you over, they require that you provide identification. So if you don't have it, they say, legally you need to have identification on you. Why don't you have identification? So,
Let's see. If you live in a private residential building, I'm pretty sure you need an ID card to go inside. Well, that makes sense. A funny thing. I believe that's true. So, show your proof. We got on such a side tangent, I forgot what he said.
well, we said our proof was up in the room, so how do we show him our proof?
Take him to the room.
Okay.
We must have a key.
I have my apartment key. Will that do?
Hey, B.
Sorry, no. That could be any key.
Well, let's go upstairs and see if it works.
And leave the door unattended? Can't do it. Sorry.
Beep.
So the first puzzle is just going home.
Let's ask about the strike.
How long is the strike going to last?
I don't know. Could be a couple hours or a couple days, depending on whether they reach a settlement or not. I don't know the details.
He seems nice, but what he's doing is very annoying.
Ask for help.
Okay, I have no ID, and you don't know me. What can I do to prove that I live here?
Well, can anyone in the building vouch for you?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know anybody here.
How long have you lived here again?
Be quiet. Not all of us are social butterflies.
Okay, whatever. Hey, what about Nishanti Sharma? She could vouch for you.
Nishanti Sharma?
Ask about
Who is this
Miguel?
Nish?
Nishanti. Nishanti Sharma. She lives in 4F. You know, right next door to 4E. You really don't get out much, do you?
No.
Your point?
Nothing, but I'm sure she could vouch for you.
Great, call her up.
She's not here.
Of course she
Awesome.
isn't. So I gotta wait here all day for her.
You might have to. Although,
That's
she
some
usually goes to
BS.
Washington Square Park in the mornings. You could look for her there.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, I know one of my neighbors. Not well, but I could identify him. He can identify me. The other neighbor, not so
No,
much.
wait.
That point in the wrong direction?
Yeah.
Direction
we don't
doesn't
know
matter.
them. Yeah, we don't know them. I don't know his name. No, I know his first name. I know his.
I don't know his first name.
because I did some snooping online and I found him, and I know where he works. And I've never gotten his name before. I just did some googling.
Andy gonna snoop.
Gotta know who your neighbors are.
Punch him in the gut. You can't go home again. Dang it. You
And
can
kind
never
of
go
those
home again.
people across the street.
Yeah.
I don't know their names, but
I
they
could
always wave.
I could pick out a lot of my neighbors in a lineup, but I don't know them.
And I return their dogs a lot. I know their dog's name. Lucy.
Well, there you go. Threaten violence, restate the obvious, grudgingly take your leave. He told us we need to go find her.
Okay, then let's just leave.
I'll be back.
See you
I'll be
around.
back.
Activating the inventory ball. Rosa is carrying something. Let's see what it is. To activate the inventory bar, move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen. Ah, what is this? Here you can access the objects Rosangela? Is that her name? Rosangela? Is carrying, in addition to accessing the game options, of which there's like nothing. We got a letter. Looking at objects. To look at objects or characters, move the mouse cursor over them and right click. Okay. Rosa has a letter. Try looking at it to see what it is. There we go. Let's see, I don't really know my neighbors except the one who lives right across the hall. At least you have one person that can identify you.
Yeah.
Let's see, I literally don't know what my next door neighbor looks like. I know a few people who live in my building, but I don't know which apartments they live in. That makes it tricky. Don't get in the situation, Relentless. Don't get tossed to a different time dimension. Okay, Dr. Donald Quentin. Bellevue, is that what that is? Yeah. Medical Hospital, New York. Miss Blackwell. My name is Donald Quentin, and I was your aunt's primary care physician here at Bellevue Hospital. I have seen to your aunt's needs since she arrived here 25 years ago. Please accept my heart-filled condolences for your loss. Feel free to visit my office at any time. I'm sure we have much to discuss. All right, so
What would we have to discuss with you? That was October 12th, 2006.
and that was a doctor. Like, if it was like an attorney, that makes sense. Maybe they're gonna give us something
Yeah.
because she passed away. But why do I need to talk to her doctor?
Can you try talking to him again?
Yeah.
Hello again.
Okay, never mind.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Let's see. Why wouldn't there be an address on the letter?
Thinking of the date.
It just has the medical hospital. Oh, I see. Because the letter, actually, the letter itself wouldn't have an address,
The
Rainbow, but the
envelope.
envelope would. But we don't have an envelope in our inventory.
We just have a letter. No envelope.
We can exit.
How'd they mail it to us?
Yeah. So your aunt died. She did. Yeah. Good talk. All right. So we can go to so we can go here and try to find her, or we can go to the hospital.
Let's go to the hospital.
Okay. I like the music.
Hospital.
I don't like that flashing light.
I don't have anyone to call.
She's very blunt to the point.
Yeah.
Locked. Whatever's back there, I can't get to it.
Not like, I don't know anyone. I wish I had friends. She's like, I don't know. I don't have anyone to call.
Why are you even clicking that, you dumbass?
Yeah.
Let's see. I knew Bellevue sounded familiar. Oh, how come? Let's see. The music is low-key ominous. Just as I say that, the music changes. It gets all nice again.
I know. That's all.
You need a key to open it.
We're gonna have to hack into this fuse box for some reason. Let's see. I'll be back. To say that without an Arnold Schwartz accent, as if I was voice acting, would be difficult. Good, I'm not a voice
I
actor.
know, every time they've said, I'll be back, I keep going, I'll be back.
I'll be back. I can't do a good Schwarzenegger voice. When I do it, it sounds more like Stallone.
It's kind of like when we hear be careful. We can't ever just say be careful. We have to go be careful.
Be careful. It's from World of Warcraft.
West Givers.
I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
I just wanted to look at it. Why do you have to try to
Jeez,
steal it?
Rosangela.
I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
All right. Dang, lady. Ask about the lights.
What's with the lights?
Hey, old buildings, you know? Always got problems. If the
Get
plumbing ain't
fixed.
broken, the lights are on the blink. It's giving me a headache, let me tell you.
That guy's neck is as thick as his head.
A strong man.
Ask about Auntie.
Did you have contact with Lauren Blackwell while she was here?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. She was in temporary care?
No, she was in long term.
That's a whole different floor. This is the floor for temp patients.
I see.
Ask about Dr. Quentin.
Let's see. Corey, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Let's see, and you aren't doing anything about this because he's just too good to do lights. He's security.
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Uh-huh. Is he expecting you?
Yes.
I've got this letter right here.
Okay, looks legit. Go right in. His name's on the
Bam.
door, you can't miss it.
Thanks.
It's easier to go see a doctor than it is to go home.
Right?
Come in.
Dr. Quentin?
Yes.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh, hello.
Is it
Come
okay?
in, come in.
Angela. Is it okay?
You got my letter, I trust.
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
Stern.
Oh, my mom. I have no reason to steal that.
Yeah, it was our aunt.
Yeah.
Just polite.
Subtle, polite. Yeah, mother.
Thanks,
Mother.
but she was my aunt, not my mother.
Ah, quite right, quite right.
So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, yes, I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
Well, I can't get into my house, so that's irritating.
See, Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital had an awful track record. Bellevue, that's like a real place in New York, yeah? And I think Unavowed might have taken place in New York, too. Yeah, because you went to, like, Staten Island? Isn't that around there? I think it's the New York area, isn't it? Staten Island?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Alcatraz. I'm like,
That's California.
that's California. What you talking about?
You talking about Willis?
Isn't that? Yeah, it's somewhere around
I
there.
bet
Right.
Wadjet Games, that guy, the creator of this, is probably in New York.
Yeah.
Or he's obsessed with it for some reason.
Shall we complain about our day? Expected or cautious?
Complain about our day. He's a doctor. He can take it. He's used to
Okay.
hearing people complain.
All right.
Just having a really bad morning.
Oh?
I'll get over it. Just some stuff I have to deal with.
You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
and
I
then asked
imagine
where
you
she
must miss
was.
her.
I scattered her ashes and then said, well, wherever you are.
Her spirit.
Yeah, I
She
know.
could be in hell. Could be in heaven.
I know, it's just funny. I don't know.
Honest.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel. It's not like I knew her, or even remember her from before. She's like a stranger.
So why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
Janie, I scattered them this morning. Well, we sent you the wrong ones. We need them back.
Oh,
Oh, about that. It's
the
ocean.
fish ate him.
Yeah, it's ocean scum now. Unavowed is in New York. Okay, I thought so.
Fish food.
Let's see. I can't get into my house because some douche nozzle keeps saying I don't live there, and my aunt just died. And other than that, my day's going great. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
And I had to embarrassingly explain that I know absolutely no one in the building that I lived in for 5 years, and that
Yeah.
no one knows me. So, you know.
They know we're a sad
could-
shut-in.
And I went to pick up the phone and realized, wait, I have no one to call. I don't know anyone. It's a great day. So why did we make it a point? Family. You know? So, family.
She was the only family I had. I guess I felt an obligation like I had to.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you
Well,
want
I'm
me to
gonna
say?
keep visiting.
Auntie's dead. Life goes on.
So you'll just keep living, is that it?
Yes.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about those?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
I have to be honest, Miss Blackwell. The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
What? Well, this guy's a weird attitude. He seriously does. He's kind of probing us. Why are they interested
So
in us?
you're just gonna keep going on living? No, I actually was gonna scatter my ashes with my aunt. Obviously, I'm gonna keep living. I'm gonna question is that.
I
I
think
would say paranoid.
paranoid? Okay, I was going to say that or defensive. Yeah.
Paranoid.
That's really creepy, Dr. Quentin.
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to know more about her family, and you proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply?
That's their problem.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case. And now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat. We can discuss her condition. And yours too, of course.
Her condition?
Excuse me. You don't have a condition?
We're just antisocial. Let's see, what the hell? We scattered our aunt's ashes this morning. Thank you for being so sensitive, Dr. Quentin. Who do you think you are? I want to know about Auntie's condition.
I don't know about Mike.
Yeah, there might be something weird genetic. I don't know.
Let's see.
You never could find out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
Fascinating. I don't understand.
Forgive me, I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right, she had outbursts.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
Auntie's words.
Very mysterious. Prolonged CGD. What's that? CJD. It's gotta be some kind of condition. I can't think of what that is.
If Auntie spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time, but I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say,
Or
but it
auntie.
was immense.
How immense?
Why
When
take
we
her pain
reduced her
away?
medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams. Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor Auntie.
25 years like an agony.
I would have just tried to wake myself and be like, just kill me. Just end it.
Let's see. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease is a degenerative brain disorder that is fatal in 100% of cases.
Oh.
Ooh, does it last 20 years? That sucks. Or 25 years? Is that what they said? That sounds awful. Okay, let's ask about our condition. How do you even know us, Doc? We don't know you.
Wait,
Yeah, what do you mean, our
What do you mean by
condition?
my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell. And in my opinion, there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother. Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with a family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully. I do apologize. I just assumed. Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen
What
to
if
me?
it's already happening?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
So what if when we're trying to get into our building that he doesn't know us at, we don't remember anything?
Oh, you think maybe we don't live there?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe brain damage is causing us to think we live there.
Yeah.
Let's see, to the tune of the Who's My Generation, talking about my condition. Did you say Hereditary? I love that movie. It was a good movie.
Which one's that?
Hereditary? Oh, that was, without spoilers, it's kind of like a cult possession kind of movie with the kid that goes.
I know I've seen it. I just can't remember it.
Hold on just one sec.
I was thinking that scene too, but I don't want to say it.
I jogged your memory. I just don't want to spoil it for everybody. This doctor doesn't seem to be a very good doctor. Not at all.
No.
He doesn't seem to really know much. I mean, it's kind of hard to know a lot about your patient when they're catatonic all the time, but still. All right. Let's ask about grandmother's condition. That scene.
That
relentless.
scene. That's the scene I had in my head, but I was like, I don't know if that was that movie. But if I say it, then it just like ruins it.
Yeah.
So,
Great
I had a
scene.
grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was brought to us. Patricia Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
Until it struck her daughter.
20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems impossible.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
I want to know about our mom.
Our mom?
Yeah. We know about grandma. We know about aunt.
Yeah, what about,
What
and
about our
dad?
mom?
What about dad?
That wouldn't be hereditary necessarily.
No, but I still want to know. Where's our dad?
Although, I guess... aunt. That has to be your mom's sister. Your dad's sister could be your aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could
That
be our...
could be your mom.
Could be our dad that had the hereditary. Let's see. Yeah. If you don't like scary movies, Rainbow, don't watch that movie. Stay far away from it. So I don't know how long CJD can take in an average case. I know in my grandmother, it only took about a year. Oh, Janie, I'm so sorry. I'm guessing, yeah, that must have been really hard and quick. Oof. Speaking of Hereditary, the attic scene scarred me. I still can't think about it without getting freaked out a little. That movie was directed
Attic scene?
so well.
God, I wish I had better memory.
So we made the joke that she has a better memory than I do. Different things. I'm really good at remembering movies, actors, directors, scenes. Other things she's really good at remembering.
Movies, we'll have watched it and he'll say, we've already seen this, we've already seen this. And I'm like, it sounds really good, I want to watch it. And he's like, okay, we've already seen this, but okay. I'm like, I've never seen this. You've never showed this to me. And we'll get like 20, 25 minutes in, and then it'll click. And I'm like, oh, we just watched this like a month ago. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to finish it. We've already seen it. He's like, we're already like 20 minutes in, lady.
Oh,
Come on.
It hurts. It hurts so bad. Okay, let's ask about the future.
Or ask about links. Doesn't really matter.
We're probably going to do both.
Yeah.
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want you to be aware is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
Well, that's a good sign. If he was a really bad doctor, he would try to prescribe us with something right now. Make that money.
Yeah.
Let's see, if there's
Sure.
something in a movie I don't like, I kind of block it out. But if I really like something, I'll never forget it.
Yeah, that's It's true.
There are some movies.
Or some shocking scenes.
Yeah,
From Hereditary, that
Yeah.
scene. I remember that scene. I just couldn't remember which movie.
You can remember the imagery of the scene, but you can't remember really what it's necessarily about. You can't remember who's in it. You can't remember the overall plot. Just the scene.
Yeah.
He's just playing the long game. Ask about links.
You couldn't find any other link between the two cases.
None, aside from the family connection. And a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey.
What
Your
is
aunt,
it?
too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Joey?
Yes,
Who's Joey?
we've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
Joey Buttafuoco. Joey Drew. Who's Joey?
Benefuco?
Buttafuoco.
Buttafuoco?
I don't know where I know that from. I think it's from a movie or a TV show. Joey Buttafuoco. I think it's a New York thing. Joey Drew. Who's Joey Drew?
Is there
Is that
anything
like
else you need to
Nancy
tell me
Drew?
before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a
okay.
folder, some documents, and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule
Via
is fairly
messenger?
open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
That's your favorite patient? The one that's screaming in pain every time you...
And that you can't ever have a conversation with?
Yeah.
Okay. See if you can talk to him
Let's hang out with my favorite patient. How's it going? Let me just turn down your dosage. Ah, okay, let's turn it up. Ah, good seeing
That's
you.
my favorite patient.
Let's see, from Bendy and the Inca Machine. Oh, I've never played that game. I was kind of interested in it. It looks creepy.
Maybe he likes him like that.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks to Kill Bill. You remember the Kill Bill scene in the hospital?
No.
Oh.
I only watched one of those and I hated it.
Oh, I love Kill Bill.
So,
What a
blocked
weird
it out.
doctor. Seriously weird doctor. But there's a... Is it a doctor? No, I think it's like a security guard. But anyway, the girl's like in a hospital. I guess catatonic. She's a vegetable for a while, like in a coma. And there's a... whatchamacallit? I think a security guard that comes up and is checking all the rooms. He always goes into her room. And he's like, all right. And he starts talking to her while she's asleep. And he's like, well, as you guys know, my name's Buck. And Buck likes to... And then he just goes to town while she's in a coma. She gets her revenge, but it's a good movie. You should definitely play Bendy. I'll add it to the list.
Bendy.
I'm not stealing stuff from the
We're
hospital.
not stealing stuff.
I know, Janie, it's messed. If you've never seen Kill Bill and you like action movies, I highly recommend it. But there's some questionable stuff. I mean, it's a Tarantino movie, so you got to expect brutal stuff. What was that?
I said stop trying to steal stuff. We're not going to take it.
I don't think so.
Man,
Wow. We're not adventurous.
we never asked him about the temporary
We didn't
ward.
have a chance.
So what exactly happens here on the temporary ward?
It's just that. Temporary. Most
Man, look at his
insurance
neck.
plans only cover a 2-week
Tree
stay,
trunk.
so this floor is designed for a high turnover rate. That's why the doctor's offices are usually down here. They need to be on hand when the new patients arrive.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Our aunt was not in the temporary ward.
Uh-uh.
So this ground right here is bugging the crap out of me.
Yeah, why is like, where's the line?
It's like wood and tile, but it's like intermixed.
There's not like a solid break point.
Is that bugging anybody else? Let's see. I've never watched a Tarantino movie, and I never will. Yeah, if you don't like a lot of swearing, a lot of violence, I don't recommend them. They have good stories and they have good characters, but
Fix your floor.
they're pretty brutal. Wait, was there? Can we look at this? No.
Scribbles. Fix your floor, fix your lights, and fix your plumbing.
Fix everything. Fix your hospital. Fix your doctor.
Fix your patients.
Rose is feeling real down today. Not in the mood for exploration. She didn't want to do it. I don't blame her.
Wishing.
Although she honestly wasn't like close to her aunt.
Yeah. No.
But that's the only family she had. Fix your
Washington
face.
Square. It's been a while since I've been here. Still looks the same, I guess. Although the dog park is empty. I wonder why.
Because all the dogs are napping. Jeez.
Because everybody's working right now, like you should be.
Yeah, what are you doing?
The dog park is empty. There's no reason to go in there.
If there was a dog in there, there'd be a reason.
You don't
Please
have a dog,
note,
though, so
dog
don't go in
walking
there.
park is closed until further notice.
Yeah.
Now we know. Washington Square is a real place, yes. I think so. I've never been to New York. Do you remember a Washington Square? Andy's been in New York.
I don't know.
I know there's what's a big park? Central Park? Is that what they call it? Yeah, a big park, but
That's where we went.
let's see.
It's really pretty.
No one is actually allowed in the dog park. Oh wait, this isn't Night Vale. Man, this music.
Now I'm getting a stress headache. I need to get home.
What? You can't even walk around the park for 5 minutes?
Yeah, what is this? Uh-oh. Happening.
There's a dog.
Doggy!
I don't think so.
Whoa. Whoa, lady. Whoa.
I don't think so.
Do I?
What the do you mean?
Oh, it's
He's
tied
tied
on the
up
trash
to a
can.
trash
Recognize her from my building. Nishanti Sharma, was it? This is going to be awkward.
The
Don't-
doggy's
don't
tied
call
up to
her
a
shawarma.
trash can.
I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
Oh, that's Nashanti's dog.
Well, why is he tied up to a trash can?
Excuse?
Fucking dog at home.
I can't do it. I can't just barge up to her. Not in front of all those people.
Well, yeah,
They're
she's-
all staring.
She's performing. That'd be totally rude. Just be like, hey, I'm your neighbor. I need help.
Excuse me,
I know, pet the dog.
I don't think so.
oh. Pet the doggy. My gosh, he'll love you forever.
All right, here I go.
Finally.
No.
What?
Okay, that didn't go so well.
Let's
I
try
just
again.
need to work myself up to it.
Maybe if you pet the dog.
New York life. They just can't handle being outside for too long.
Okay,
Pet the
you can
dog
do
first.
this.
I've tried 3 times.
Right. Crap. Calm down.
Try and
Need
put
to
the dog
calm
up.
down.
If you
I
pet
don't
the
think
dog,
so.
You'll calm down.
Right. This is it. Hi. Can I... Damn it. This is not working.
I will say this
I can't
is
do this. I just can't.
this is the most realistic social anxiety I've ever seen in a game. Like, it seems pretty authentic to me.
Except for like I get social anxiety, but like if I was locked out of my house, like I want to be inside away from all people at all times. So whatever I gotta do to get there, like I'll do it. So if I gotta
Yeah.
walk up to a stranger playing in front of a bunch of people, I'd be like, yo lady, vouch for me. I need to get my house. Like shut the world out. You'll never see me again.
You guys should play Draugen. What kind of game is that? I've never heard of that, Janie. Draugen? Let's see. Okay, so we can't do the dog.
I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
Just pet it.
I think we just got to go back to our hotel. Our house, apartment.
Okay. Wait, did you go to the fountain? To the fountain.
That's this area.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh,
We can't go in the dog place. I think that's it. And I can relate to her social. So there's something to say for it. But yeah, if you had to get home, you'd probably overcome it pretty quick.
yeah.
Let's see, where we live somewhere. We don't know. This might not even be our house.
Yeah.
Hello again.
Hello. All right, nothing new.
Threat and violence.
Let's do it.
Out of my way. I'm going in.
I wouldn't do that.
Why? Are you going to stop me?
Me? No. But I've got a cell phone in my pocket with 911 programmed in. All I have to do is
So?
hit send and the cops will be here in 5 minutes.
They won't do anything.
Are you serious?
Totally serious.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, who cares?
I could call 911 and say you don't belong here.
Well, why would she still not go in?
Yeah.
If you really live there, then I would just be like, okay, call them. I'll prove that I live here, so I don't care.
Okay, what is this?
So, let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the park, to look for a woman who might be there, and if she recognizes me, then, and only then, I'll be granted the privilege of entering my own home?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
This is really stupid.
I'm not the one who forgot my ID.
I'll be back.
See you around.
I'll be back. Let's see. We are all, well, we are innocent, so call the cops if you want. I know, just run past him, kick him in the balls. Well, now we have assault.
I know you don't want to do that.
Let's see. Draugen is a psychological horror-ish type game, and I think you would enjoy it, but it doesn't have a lot of horror stuff. It's just kind of spooky. I love anything horror-related, even if it's not super spooky. Fairweather! So you just got back from doing laundry, and I forgot you were streaming this today. How is it so far? So far, Feather, I'm really
Weird.
liking it. It's bizarre. It seems like the character we're playing, in the very beginning of the game, what you missed, Fairweather, is she was sprinkling her aunt's ashes in the river, and it was like her only family that she had left. The doctor contacted her. We found out that she had like some weird brain thing that she was kind of like catatonic half the time, and when they took off the meds, she was in a lot of pain and would scream and yell. And I guess her mom, so our grandmother, had the same problem. So it might be hereditary. We don't know. It's also quite short, probably one stream. I love short games. We're gonna try this again.
Yeah, we have to.
But I'm liking the voice acting so far too, Fairweather. Washington Square Park is real. Oh, the dog likes us.
I know, we won't frickin' pet it.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm gonna
No.
smack her.
I can't do
Force
this.
her
I
hand
just
down.
can't.
You
I'll just have to wait
to.
until she's finished. Or, I don't know. I can't do this with all those people staring at me.
So that means we have to go do other stuff. And it'll eventually be unlocked.
Yeah.
So how far are we into this game? Maybe like 45 minutes, if even that.
How long have you been streaming?
About an hour.
Where do you see that?
Down here at the bottom.
Huh. Wait, is there more stuff to do here, maybe?
I didn't see anything.
Can you
There's
dig in
the
the trash can at all?
Nope. There's a sign in the dog park entrance, but it says it's closed. I wonder if there's a button to like show all the things we can click on. I don't think so. Oh yeah, and we can't get into our house. That's right, our apartment. There's somebody guarding the apartment, and he doesn't know us, so he's not letting us in, and we don't have our ID. So we're trying to get a neighbor to vouch for us. It's $20. That's not too bad. Is it on Steam, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay, I imagine we have to come back here.
Try the phone.
I bet she says we don't know who to call.
I don't have anyone to call.
Yeah.
All right. Hello?
Oh, keys.
I don't think I need any of these keys.
Well,
You will at
we
some point.
might.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for what?
I don't know. Walk around the corner.
And it just goes into the doctor's
Whoa.
office.
Hold on there. You want to go in, I gotta clear you first.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what? Am I cleared?
Whoa!
No.
Hold on there.
They're just saying thanks because
You
we
want to
already
go
went.
in, I gotta clear you first.
So,
We don't
meaning
have-
we can't go back.
Yeah, we can't go back.
Okay.
I'm at a loss already.
Can you click on our box
Locked.
again?
Whatever's back there, I can't get to it. You need a key to open it.
That's why we need the key. You could distract the guard by messing with the lights. Make sure there's nothing we missed. Yeah, we didn't even have our ID in the first place. You see, we're trying to talk to this lady, but apparently our character is socially anxious because she's struggling to strike up a conversation with her, so now we're just trying to figure out what to do. And there's only 3 places to go, and I feel like we've already exhausted all the options. We're at the point already where in typical John Cadia streams, we usually resort to feeding children wine and all kinds of weird stuff, but we don't even have any items to use.
I know.
I can't even give a kid wine if I wanted to. Which I do.
I don't even know what to do. Back to square part?
Maybe we have to click on her 7 times? I only tried 5 times?
Maybe 32 times?
32 times is the magic number? I bet we need to
I don't think so.
do something with the dog.
I think so too. I think that's why the dog's there.
Maybe we have to somehow let the dog go loose.
Go loose, and then all those people will chase after him.
I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
She doesn't have to know you're the one that did it. She's busy playing an instrument. Let's see, maybe we have to go into the dog park and find the hooded figures and... Alright, still not Night Vale. Enough with all these Night Vale references. When I actually go to listen to it, I'm gonna like see so many things I've already heard before. Let's see, what you need to do is get your friend who goes to the same building but can't get in. Mom friend override. Seriously.
Trash can?
I'm not untying the dog's... I don't think so.
I'm just gonna try her over and over.
Do it.
No. I can't do this. I just... I can't.
So she fails the first time, but she changes what she says every time you do it.
No.
Nope.
I can't
Now
do
it's the
this. I
same.
just
Oh, now it's always the
can't.
same.
I'll just have to wait until she's finished. I can't do this with all those people.
What can we do to scare all the people away?
Unleash the dog, and then they'll all go running after the dog.
This is the longest, is that a flute? Solo ever.
I know. Maybe try go back to the dog park.
That was a very stern no.
Oh,
See, very funny when the character you're controlling disagrees with every decision you make. It's tricky. I know this dog wants it out so bad.
No, the baby.
I don't think...
I wish I had like an item to try.
Like a dog bone or something.
Maybe I missed something at the apartment.
Or somewhere here. I don't know. Click around the dog park.
The dog park is empty. There's no reason to go in there.
Oh, wait.
It's at
that's an
exit.
exit. Okay. Yeah, the doggy always does seem to follow me up until I get near the owner, and then it stops.
There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in that way.
Window, front door, window. Did I ever try the front door?
Hello again.
I didn't click on you.
Ugh.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Wow, that was a quick time to failure in this game. Let's see, as a socially anxious person, I'm convinced more than ever the solution is to never leave my house. Thus, I wouldn't get locked out for whatever reason.
Exactly.
Now you're thinking.
Exactly.
Exploded kitten. Knock, knock. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Have you played this game before? We are just barely into it and we're already stuck.
I don't have anyone to call.
Call your doctor.
I feel like there has to be something with the guard. Getting the guard to move.
But the guard won't
So that
even
we can
talk
get the
to us
key.
now. Let's see, I have no idea what this even is.
Try and
This
change
is-
the radio.
This is like a 2012 point-and-click adventure game.
I don't think so. I don't think I need any of these keys.
I think you need to do something.
Can you do something with that
Whoa.
cabinet?
Hold on there.
Hold on, Dad.
You want to go in? I gotta clear you first.
Then could you do that?
Toaster.
I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
Ugh.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
It's the security guard for the hospital.
Hey. Oh wait, right-click looks at stuff.
Some small keys.
I did not
One of them
realize
is labeled FB. I assume that means fuse box.
If I left-click... Well, that's not... Okay. That's not normal for adventure games. Usually you just click on stuff and it'll give you an option to like look at or grab or whatever you need to interact. And he's so pissed. In this game, if you right-click, it will give you a description of what it is instead of just trying to interact with it. You know what? I probably read the instructions and I just like breezed right through it.
It's the security guard. Just a small transistor radio.
See, by looking at something, classic John failure. Failcadia.
Okay,
It
let's
says
go
that
to the
this
park.
floor is undergoing renovations. That explains a lot.
Ah, that's why the floor sucks.
Some kind of motivational poster.
Wow, I feel like I'm experiencing a new game.
Let's see, would you like a hint? Not yet, Janie. I'm thinking maybe by like actually looking at stuff, we might get a hint as to what we need to do next.
Let's go back to the park. Because I
Looks
bet
like
now
an
we can
internal
do
phone.
something.
For paging doctors or patients, I guess.
Paging Dr. Quentin. Quit being a weirdo. Dr. Quentin.
The sign says I'm not allowed back there. Looks like a fuse box. Judging by the flickering
Smells
lights,
like a
it must
fuse
be
box.
broken.
Tastes like a fuse box.
Tastes just like a fuse box.
Must be a fuse box.
Info hype. Let's go back here. I know, it's like a different game.
It's brand freaking new.
Please note, dog walking park is closed until further notice.
We heard that before.
The dog park is empty.
So that one is actually the same, whether I right click or left click on it.
Oh, okay. This is going to be different.
He's wearing one of those extendable leashes.
Okay.
What do you know? Oh,
Oh.
we just tied him.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Don't worry, Moti. I'm coming.
Accident.
Oh, good, and we didn't have to set him free.
Or
oh,
kill
man,
him.
that would have been so sad to see him running.
There, all better. I can't take you anywhere, can I?
That's why you should leave him at
Oh,
home.
it's you. The lady next door.
Yeah, hi.
Rhonda, isn't it?
No, Rosangela.
Well, Rosangela. I hope my friend here hasn't been giving you any trouble.
No, he's so cute.
Thank goodness she recognizes us. Now,
So cute. He's just a cutie.
I totally did that by accident. That was kind of an interesting puzzle, but totally by accident.
Compliment the pooch.
Of course.
Georgie?
By actually looking at stuff, we were all too bold to overestimate John's attention to details. As we all know, everything goes right over my head.
Yep. I just thought that was the only
Oh,
button
that
you
was
could
going to be the
click.
hit, Janie? Yeah.
I didn't realize there were other buttons.
Yeah. I could try
I
clicking the
was
mouse
gonna
wheel.
say something.
Who knows what that'll do?
Yeah.
That's a cute dog you've got.
See that fake
Isn't he
smile?
just? Normally he behaves, but he seems to have taken a shine to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can we keep him?
Great.
Anyway, I don't think we've formally met. I'm Nishanti.
Rosangela.
So you said.
Oh, right.
Yes?
I have a strange favor to ask.
Go ahead and ask. What are neighbors for?
You know that building servicemen strike?
Yes. Jim Burdo is covering, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the problem, see. He doesn't recognize me.
Oh? Oh. So you need me to vouch for you?
Yeah, I know this is pretty stupid.
Don't worry about it. Moti is getting a little cranky anyway. Let's get you home.
Aw.
Thanks.
Yay.
Grilled tomato.
Such a sweet neighbor.
Not the same guys as Kathy Rain, but the same guy that made Unavowed.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just need to get home.
All right. Let's keep walking.
You guys hear Georgie barking in the background? Now you got it, Rainbow. Good job.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Miss Sharma.
Jim, this is Rosangela. She lives here.
She does? Okay. Sorry about earlier. Had to be sure.
A little butthole.
Ooh, what are we doing? Syrupy sweet, sarcastic, angry.
Sarcastic.
We like the, what do you call it? Sass.
I like the sass.
We like the sass in this stream.
Sassy.
Thanks a lot, Jim. Let's see. Yo, I saw the Wednesday stream was canceled, but I could have sworn I read that this one was canceled as well. No, welcome back, Blaze. It's good to see you. No, yeah, sorry about having to cancel Tuesday or Wednesday in your time zone. I had the worst week. I had to take a what we call a Security Plus exam. So we did a boot camp training thing, which is basically 3 days of nonstop class at work, and then you basically have to study every waking second until the test, because you cram a lot of work into just 3 days. I am exhausted. That's why I have this and That's why we're playing a puzzle game. My brain is not functioning. I will need your guys' help.
Wait,
But-
before you click,
Yeah, IT.
doesn't it look like there's milk coming out of Jim's nose?
Maybe milk.
Doesn't it? It
Kind of.
totally looks like he's holding
Yeah.
an empty glass and like milk is just spraying out of his nose.
It looks like it froze at the wrong time. Sounds exhilarating. It's painful. Basically, from Sunday until this afternoon, it's just been nonstop stress.
He did it.
I did it. Passed the test. I can relax.
Woo!
Well, now you're sure. And you must be so proud of yourself.
Well,
Never mind. Just get out of my way.
Well, here we are.
Yes. Finally. That stupid kid.
Well, perhaps. But try not to be so hard on him. We're all neighbors after all.
Yeah, I guess.
Looks like somebody is hungry. I'd best get this spoiled puppy fed. Feel free to drop in any time you want.
Oh, puppy. I muted it just for a second. There was like a plane flying overhead, and we have the window open because it's really hot today.
Polite response. Or surprised.
We should be polite
Mm-hmm.
to her.
I'll think about it.
No thinking needed. I know we New Yorkers don't usually talk to our neighbors, but who cares? The city can be a lonely place, especially when you live alone. I've got Moti. Who do you have?
Get defensive.
4 a.m. Hi there. Can I pet your dog now?
Yeah. I love
You said
it.
I can come over whenever.
Start kicking the door down.
Yeah.
I need dog attention.
Let me pet it.
You would totally do that.
Oh, for sure. I'd probably slip little notes under their door. Please. How about now? And now? Pretty please? And then just leave like baked goods at their door.
It does kind of look like a little boxer. Or is that a Boston Terrier? I don't know. What kind of dog is that?
Boston Terrier.
Is it? Okay. Let's try to make a joke. Let's be nice. I don't want to get defensive or give her the silent treatment. Be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 3 great roommates.
Oh?
Yes, their names are me, myself, and I.
I love her creepy smile.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I get it. Very funny. I'm sure you're fine. Although your episode in the park tells me otherwise.
She's so...
And your eyes. Well, let's just say the offer stands.
Sure.
Uh-uh.
You go home now. We'll see each other soon, Rosangela, I'm sure.
Oh, she's like a mom. Like, you don't look
Hey.
so well, sweetie.
Yes?
You can call me Rosa, if you like. Rosangela's kind of a mouthful, you know.
All right, Rosa. You have a good day now.
Oh, exploded kitten. Thank you so much
What
for
a-
the follow.
Strange lady.
I love how socially awkward she is.
I know.
It's endearing. Let's see. These are notes baked in the goods. Please let me pet dog. Nice.
What?
Oh, she said these are notes baked in the goods.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The cookies just say, dog, please, now.
Let's see. Lombardo author, a slow and painful death. Oh no. Let's see. You agree with Andy, Boston Terrier. And whenever you have to explain a joke as a joke, you lose the funny. Yes. Her tone suddenly changed when we were told to call her Rosa. She likes first name basis. Let's see, what is this game about? So, Grilled Tomato. We are Rosangela?
Rosangela.
Rosangela.
We're Rosa.
Yeah, Rosa. And basically, our aunt just died. We spread her ashes in the river, and we didn't really know her very well, and she was our only family. Then we couldn't get into our apartment because the guy at the door didn't recognize us, and we didn't have our ID. Our neighbor just helped us in there, and we went to talk to our doctor for a little bit. The doctor said that our aunt had some weird disease where she was catatonic half the time because they had to put her under meds so she wasn't in pain, but as soon as they turned down the dosage, she was in massive pain. So she had that problem. She just passed away.
And dementia.
And dementia. But our grandma had the same problem. So the doctor kind of told us, watch out. Like, there's nothing you have to do now, but just be careful because it could be hereditary. And that's about where we're at.
To be fair, it's already ruined if they didn't laugh. Or if they laughed after you explain. That's just a pity laugh. If you have to explain your joke and then they go, oh, ha ha ha, I get it. It's like, that's such a pity laugh.
That's worse than no laugh.
Yeah.
I'd rather have no laugh.
I always hate that when, like, you know it's funny, but then they don't get it, and so you have to explain it, and you're like, dang it, it's not going to be funny.
See,
It is funny.
Is it normal that you need an ID to enter the block of flats where you live in the U.S.? I think, I mean, I've never lived in an apartment, so I can't say for sure, but it's kind of like a gated community for this one, so I could see that. Not all of them are like that.
Yeah, no. A lot of them just have, like a key code, so you just have to have, like a PIN number to get in.
Or they might give you like a card
a badge
or something.
Or
yeah,
something.
badge.
But yeah, some people will check your ID.
Let's check this
They have
random
security.
door.
I'm not knocking on some stranger's door.
Okay, check. Let's pet the dog right now.
Okay.
Yeah, she invited me to come over, but so soon? I just saw her. I can't just invite myself over now. Besides, I'm more eager to see my own home.
Yeah, I'm a bit eager to see our home too, before a stranger's home. I don't want to see my house.
Pity laughs are the worst. Is there anything supernatural not yet exploded, kitten?
Oh,
Well, when we poured the ashes in the river, it looked like there was a weird spirit thing.
wasn't it like
floated up.
green or
Yeah,
blue or something?
kind of like a weird wisp
It was our
appeared.
aunt.
Yeah, it might be our aunt. Let's see. One of my teachers in high school always told bad jokes, and when no one laughed, he would explain them, and that just made them even less funny.
And awkward.
Yeah, very
They explain
awkward.
it, and then they look at you like, you get it? You get it now? And you're just like, okay.
Because it's bad. You when you have to explain your joke, you assume that the joke was too smart, it just went over their head, when really it just wasn't funny.
Although I feel like I've told jokes before where I'm just dying inside because they're so funny. And then people look at me and they're like, I don't get it. And I'm like, you suck. It was a great joke.
Yeah, Blaze. At mine, there isn't anyone at the door. You just put a key fob to the scanner and the door opens.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is probably a lot cheaper than having to hire someone for the door. But this is way back when in 2012.
Well, I think that there are still places where they have security.
Yeah.
And, I mean, where they have security and they check you.
Actually, really fancy places probably have security. Not this place, but... Our music's playing.
Home. Thank God.
Snazzy. I like her house.
I've never been so happy to
Plants
see a
everywhere.
500 square foot room in my life.
Just keep them. Ooh, she's got one of those magnetic strips in her kitchen where she puts her utensils. Those always look really cool.
There's so many things to click on. What's this envelope?
Why does she have a phone?
Looks like
She
it's
doesn't
from
have anyone
Bellevue.
to call. I suppose 911.
What's in the envelope?
Ooh.
You want to read this? It's only 25 pages.
And it's only from 1960.
What?
Dear Lauren, so you have been at NYU for 2 weeks now and have not called. I am sure things are busy in the Big Apple, but don't forget the family you left behind. Things back home are well. Jack starts high school on Monday, so he's a bit nervous. You know how he gets. Be sure to write him a letter. He misses his big sister. I admit, I am still... Wait, we're not reading all this, are we? Damn. Well, let's just finish this. I admit, I am still a bit nervous about you living in New York all by yourself. You are carrying ID with you when you go out like I asked. You know me, just being a mom, somebody has to. Keep your head on straight, kid, as your dad would say, and remember that you have a family back home that misses you. Love you, Mom and Dad and Jack.
This is the stuff that
Oh no, Joey.
we got because our aunt passed away that the hospital sent us.
So was our Aunt Lauren?
I believe so.
Because it's from 1960.
Yeah.
So that would maybe make sense. Okay, what else is there? Oh, wow. Should we read some of these?
And this is from Jacko. I'll read this.
Okay.
Hello, sis. I'm writing this on my new St. Clair Model XV. It must be a fancy typewriter. Mom says that improving my handwriting is a lost cause, so she got me this. Keen, huh? Keen. I've already typed up a few stories on it and this letter. Can't type for long because Dad says the noise drives him up the frickin' wall. What does he know? So how is life in the big bad city? Troy is dead boring, as usual. We have a friend named Troy.
That's sad.
Why'd you have to go to college, huh? There's nobody to talk to in this dump anymore.
And he's not boring.
Yeah, see you at Thanksgiving. Let's see. September 3rd, my birthday. Oh, your birthday's coming up, Blaze. Let's see. September 3rd, new semester starts at my job. Oh, exciting, Rainbow. Let's see. The hospital did say they'd send you a folder of her stuff.
Yeah, they said through a messenger.
Is she 72 years late to the letters? Maybe not
No.
that. Well, kind of. If it's 2012.
I thought it was 2006.
Well, maybe it is 2006. 2012 is when the game came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was 2006. The note that the doctor wrote us that said, like, my condolences to your aunt
Oh, okay.
was dated 2006.
Current time in the game is 2006.
So this, I think, these are letters to our aunt who moved to New York.
Yeah.
And we're just getting them.
I don't think these relate to her. This is just the only physical things that she had anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like that. How did the hospital send the folder and get through the dude at the door? That is so true, because even if they were sending like he said he was sending a messenger, so like a mail carrier,
Yeah.
the mail carrier still would have had to go up to Jim and say, I have packages to deliver. Maybe he would have just let him in and
Well, I'm
say,
sure.
deliver.
Yeah, I'm sure they let those guys in.
Or maybe he would have been like, okay, I'll drop him off.
Yeah.
In which he would have seen our name on it and been like, oh, she lives here.
You know what usually happens at these kind of places is they put it in like a there's like a mail
Yeah,
thing
like
as
a
soon as you
little
walk in the
drop
door.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's from Mom. Oh, why are hers the worst? Dear Lauren, well, Thanksgiving has come and gone, and so have you. In just 2 short months, I am already seeing you evolving into a capable young woman. You have outgrown this small town, Lauren. That much is obvious. Jack will be following in your footsteps soon, I am sure. Visiting you in New York is all he talks about. Speaking of Jack, I know you're worried about him. We all are, but don't feel that is your responsibility. You are his sister and you love him, but he has got to learn to live without you eventually. You're growing up. Let him grow up too, till Christmas.
Oh. And Blaze asked, I was about to ask, the city of Troy? I mean, there's probably a lot of Troys in the United States. There's probably one in New York, maybe? Like, a city called Troy?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let's see. Days before erasure typewriter tape. Yep.
Yeah.
Do we know how old Jack was at the time?
We don't.
It's her sister, or it's her brother.
Her brother.
So
Lauren, but we don't know how old our aunt was when she died.
yeah,
So she was in the hospital for 25 years.
we might be able to put it together with these letters.
So maybe 60, 70, 80, 90. That'd be 46 plus 25, right? She was there 25. So 66, 71. So at least 71. Well, bare minimum. No, she's probably in like her 90s.
Let's see. Sorry if I was asking annoying questions because I missed the beginning of the game. Oh, no problem at all, Blaze. It's all pretty new for all of us.
Oh,
Grilled
there's
tomato.
Georgie. Oh, look at my little
Look
boy.
at the Georgie.
Look at how long his ears are.
I know, his
He looks
hair was so long there.
scruffy.
That's cute. Dude, thank you so much for the Biddy's grilled tomato.
I need to make more videos of the dog.
I know, we want to record some new ones to put up there. Make them random too. I think I have 3 or 4 right now. Depends on how much
I
is
had a
donated.
good one for when we went to visit your parents. I had a good
Oh, of
idea.
Jessie.
No view.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah,
do that.
we
We have a
didn't
good
do
one with
that.
Jessie though. Remember?
Oh, we do. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
we have a good one with
We
Jessie.
do. Okay.
Okay, Lauren, can you keep a secret? I don't want to say this over the phone in case Mom or Dad overhear. Mom's been acting odd lately. Uh-oh, this is Grandma. It started a few days after you went back to New York. She was dragging me shopping when she suddenly screamed and fainted. She was pointing at the corner of the room,
Joey.
but there was nothing there.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey. We brought her to the hospital, and she says she's fine now, but she's been very on edge and paranoid. It's hard to explain. Dad's no help. Can you call and try to cheer her up? She won't listen to me. Just don't tell her about this letter. I hope she's okay. Jacko.
Jacko. So this is 1961. Lauren, you seemed concerned after our last phone call. I just wanted to write and reassure you that everything is fine. Let us know when you are coming home again for Thanksgiving.
With love, Mom.
And Dad and Jack.
Dear sis, Mom's getting worse. You said it best. I wish I could for yours it's worse. I wish you could get text to read. You know?
I know mine, my eyes, I'm like, I need my glasses.
Yeah. You said it best during Thanksgiving. It's like somebody is watching over her shoulder. Paranoia. She sits by herself for hours, pretending to read when it's obvious she isn't. Lately, she's been covering her ears as if to keep out a sound and closing her eyes tight. Dad's losing patience with her. He's convinced she's lost her mind, and I'm starting to agree. She refuses to get any kind of help. Why can't she see that there is a problem? This isn't normal. Not normal at all. Why can't she see that? I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of scared. Scared for her. I don't know what to do. Jack. I know, what did Grandma see?
Joey.
Joey
Remember he was saying that they were
Buttafuoco?
both... Joey.
Oh, this is me again. Lauren, it has a name. Mom locked herself in the bathroom this morning. She sounded like she was talking to herself in there. Well, not to herself. It was like there was somebody else there, but there wasn't. I listened. I couldn't understand it, but she did say the name Joey. I asked her later who Joey was, and she got really scared. Then she got angry and said, if you don't know what's good for you, you never mention that name again. Siri, thank you so much for the host, buddy. How's it going? Welcome. I asked her later who Joey was. Oh, I said that. This could be the key. If we find out who Joey is, maybe we can save her. Ooh, Joey. Let's see. Sorry about the momentary lurk. Had to go bother my sister. Oh, no problem at all, Janie. Sounds like this could be a creepy game. Yeah, now there's a Joey.
Yeah, right?
Is it a ghost or something?
Joey.
Joey. Wait, we gotta do the vote. Ooh, we could do that. So whenever Joey... Alright. Either way, either this is a realistic game and Grandma is mentally ill, or it's a horror-themed game and has spooky ghosts. Let's see. Oh, good. Siri is alive. I haven't heard from him for a few days since he's been sick, and I was getting worried. Oh no, Siri, you've been sick, dude? I'm sorry to hear that. What do you got? Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Hope it's not contagious. Although I suppose I'm safe.
I'll wear my mask.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh God, John. Oh, you mean the ghost voice? Okay, this is me again, right?
Yes.
Yes, still Jack. Now it's not Jacko, it's just Jack.
Jack.
Dear
Grown up.
Lauren, well, it's done. The final papers have been signed. It hurt. A lot. But it had to be done. Mom has now been committed to a mental ward. I have to say, I am relieved. I know how you feel about it, but you weren't there. You didn't come home to see her screaming and tearing her hair out.
Oh, yeah.
Running around the house, knocking down everything in her way. Cuts were all over her face and the house was practically destroyed. I was so shocked, I just closed the door and waited outside for Dan to come home. It was awful. She clawed at him, clawed at his face, and drew blood. It will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Holy Jeebus.
Oh.
Thanks for coming out, Lauren. I don't think Dad and I could have handled it on our own. She kind of drained us, you know? Can I come to New York and visit? I need to get away for a while. Jack. This is me again. Yeah.
They're probably all gonna be Jack now.
Congratulations. Summa cum laude. Summa cum laude? I don't know. I always knew you were a smarty pants, sis. Now you've got the documentation to prove it. Thanks again for letting me stay at your place for the weekend. It was just like old times, except you weren't smoking then. New York is an amazing city, and Columbia was a great... Wasn't that funny?
Sorry, it's just when I think like summa cum laude, I was thinking like summa cum lord. That's like the way you said. I don't know. I'm a child. Cum laude.
Laud. Is it laud or laude? I want to say laud. Let's see. I can't wait to move down there in September. But until then, I got to deal with our grumpy old man.
Aw.
He's insufferable as always. Ever since Mom, he's been hard to talk to, and very hard on me. I should tell you him you're smoking now. Maybe then he'll concentrate on you for once. See you again soon, Jack. Good old John Cadia reading skills.
Cum laude.
Let's see. I think it's a good mix of food poisoning or something.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Food
Siri.
poisoning's the worst.
Yeah, man. That usually food poisoning only lasts like a day, maybe two. But man, it's a miserable couple days. Let's see. Maybe the males of the family are the carriers, but whatever the disease is only affects the females. What?
Just ignore me. I'm a child.
Are you still laughing at Laud?
But then I read that first sentence and just, oh my god, I'm just cracking myself up, enjoying myself.
Drained us. Well, she certainly drained Dad's face of blood. Oh my gosh.
I was just reading the cum laude and then it was like, maybe the males of the family are the carriers. I'm like, well, obviously. Just ignore me.
Andrew really likes one word.
I'm being
One word in
gross
that sentence.
and
Okay. It's happened, Lauren, just like you eventually said it would. I'm in love. Her name is Maria. She's from Italy, and we met in statistics class. Smarty pants. She asked if she could copy my notes, maybe not so smart, because her hand was tired. We ended up having lunch, and we've been inseparable ever since. She's incredible. She's got the most amazing red hair, and I want you to meet her. I'll come by soon. Jack. Lauren, are you all right? Ever since Mom's funeral, you've been hard to reach. I know it's been hard on us, but it's been 6 months. I tried calling you, but you never answer. I came by the other day, but you didn't open the door. I knew you were there, Lauren. I could hear you. I risked using the spare key you gave me, but you changed the lock. Come for dinner on Christmas Eve. Maria is a great cook. We won't ask any questions, just come. Mom might be gone, but we're still here. I miss my big sister. What about Dad? Let's see. Plot twist. Jacko and Jack are 2 different people. Jekyll and Hyde. You broke Andy.
Cookie.
I just remembered I brought home cookies from work. And I grabbed those to snack on.
Share.
You know, it's funny. In the text, Rainbowscape and Siri have the same color. For a second, I read that as Siri, like I brought home cookies from work. And I'm like, no, food poisoning. Don't do it. That's where it came from. But no, you're good. Let's see. The moment you check Discord after being busy all day, I know, miss out on all those updates. Let's see, that actually reminds me of a different game that had a plot twist like that. Ooh, which game, Relentless? Oh wait, maybe that'd be a spoiler. Lauren, who is Joey? I went over last week to give you a Christmas gift. You didn't answer the door, but I heard you talking to somebody named Joey. Is it a boyfriend?
Oh, that's not us.
Are you seeing a man named Joey? Is that why you've dropped off the map? Or is it something else? I don't think I need to tell you what. Okay. For God's sake, talk to me.
Don't think I need to tell what?
Lauren. Yeah, it's kind of confusing, huh?
Yeah.
I think what he was saying there, I don't need to tell you what is meaning. Is it the same Joey that our mom was talking to?
Yeah, like I don't think I need to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did Jack forget about Joe? I don't think he did, because right here it says I don't. Or is it something else? I don't think I need to tell you what. I think he's referring to that Joey.
Like, I don't need to tell you. You already know.
It would be a spoiler. It was a good game, though. Oh, nice. The game is called Love. Sam at Juncadia, and it's actually the game you might be interested in. Drop a link in Discord. Oh, thank you, Relentless. You know, it's so funny. Not every game, but at least like half the games in Discord that people link to, I usually end up getting, and half of those we stream. Let's see, Lauren. I know you're annoyed, but I am not sorry. I didn't want to do it, but you left me no choice. Hiring a private detective to follow you was the only option left.
What a wonderful brother.
I know. He told me some odd things. You won't talk to me, but you'll talk to total strangers. You'll go to every far corner of the city at the strangest hours, and you talk to yourself when you think you're alone. Don't deny it. You heard it, and so did I. Not any of it made any sense. That alone is disturbing enough. But then he saw you collapse. You were all alone in some obscure park in the Bronx when you just fainted. He was about to call an ambulance, but then he saw you get up again and walk off like nothing happened.
Shake it off.
You were always there for me growing up. Don't shut me out, sis. Let me be there for you now.
He's like the best brother.
Yeah.
He spent money on a private detective.
Let's see. I'm an idiot. I just Googled Blackwell Legacy and got hit with spoilers for the ending. No, boys.
How could you?
Wait, what? Don't tell me, but I wonder, how could you even search for Blackwell Legacy and, like, spoil the whole game right away? That's scary. Bad Google. Bad. You should be showing trailers
Shame.
and the homepage for the company, not the ending.
Oh my gosh, I just thought of, like, the best thing ever.
What?
Whenever you do something wrong, like your classic fails, I need a little bell. I need to go ding ding shame. I need like my own input, like when I'm with you streaming, so that I can
shame?
Bust it out.
And they can shame me too.
And I'll be like, I'll pull the bell out and I'll be like, do shame. And I'll do it together.
Shame.
I need to get a bell.
Shame.
Oh wait, I have a bell. Oh, I have a bell. I have a bell. Okay, it's happening.
All right, you're reading this one.
Oh, Jacko. Please stay away. Don't worry about me. There are things that need to be done, and I am the only one who can do them. Don't ask me to explain. All I can say is that I understand our mother more than ever. She was never crazy, Jacko. Trust me on this and take some comfort in it. You've grown up and you've grown tough, and you don't need to fight your battles anymore. You don't need me, but I'll always be your big sister, Laura.
Aw. I'm returning your letter because I refuse to accept it. No, you don't need to fight my battles. I'm not 14 years old anymore, but we are still family and that's important. Especially now that Dad has died. Okay, he did die. Look, you obviously have something going on, and that's fine. I don't have to be involved if you don't want me to, but I still want you involved in my life. Maria and I are getting married in November. You are coming. No stupid excuses. Jack.
We better have gone.
Greetings from Greece. If there were any words to describe the beauty of this place, it still wouldn't do it justice. A perfect spot for a honeymoon. Things have been busy, as you can imagine, but I wanted to quickly write to say that I'm glad you made the wedding.
Aw, okay,
Of
good.
course, I'm still worried about you, but somebody has to be. You take care and stay in touch. Maria says hi. Aw. Oh, it was the wiki page, Blaze. Typically, yeah, most game wikis have a plot synopsis, but usually they title it, so I avoid those. Let's see, you're still going through the letters. It's been like 15 minutes. I know, 25
We're
pages.
almost done. We're almost done.
But we're almost done. Let's see, random. I just have fun because I learned how to type this emote. Oh, it's like a pirate. That's cool. Oh, not the series wiki. Oh yeah, I guess that would probably spoil every game, huh? Let's see, that's why I searched walkthrough with Blackwell Legacy, so I didn't get spoilers. It's dangerous out
There
there.
are some pictures stuck to the back of this letter.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see. Ah, this is me again. Dear Aunt Lauren. Yes, Aunt Lauren. You're an aunt, and I'm a dad. Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. We named her Rosangela.
It's us. Remember
Yeah.
I was saying I wonder about the dad, and you're like, oh, the dad doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. For the disease. Because you were saying that it wouldn't have come from the dad,
But then I said
we were
it
like,
could've,
maybe
it
it came
could've.
from the brother.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
By the way, how do you guys like this angle? Do you like it kind of at an angle where you can kind of see both of us? I'm a little closer and you get a full view of Andy. Or do you like it directly in front of us where we're kind of side by side? Because our pirates. Oh, you have to type R+. Nice.
Oh.
Okay, where was I?
We named her
Rosangela. Okay, after Maria's grandmother. She's so quiet, she hardly cries at all. I'm all set to spoil her rotten, but Maria says to take it easy. She looks just like her mother, and there's a bit of you in her eyes too. And Mom, and Dad. Oh dear
Oh,
God,
God.
why?
Did that.
Are we objecting the kid's name? Let's see. Everything our family was or will be, this child is it. Life is changing so fast. I just want to hold on to this tiny creature and never let go. The future is an exciting place, and I have everything I could ever want.
Oh, that's how I feel when I hold my doggy.
I know, Janie. Why? That scared the hell out of me. It got us too. I don't want anything to change, ever. Where? Yeah, you are. Andy is easier on the eyes. Amazing. You're right, Spider Monkey. Okay, how do I get to the pictures?
I don't know, but go to the end. Let's read the lesson. Maybe we'll do it.
The law offices of Durkin and Goldberg.
Ooh.
Dear Miss Blackwell, it is indeed within your legal rights to take custody of your 5-year-old niece.
Custard? Like custard?
Custody.
Custard.
Like custard. No, custody. With the death of her parents, you are the only living relative. Please contact our office and we will start the necessary
Oh
paperwork.
my gosh, that makes me want to cry.
What the hell happened to our parents?
And our dad loved us so much. Remember, he was like, I want to spoil her rotten. And like, I never want to let her go. He loved us so much. Why didn't we pet that dog?
It's not too late to pet the dog.
This is why we have no friends.
So Jack was our dad. If Lauren was our aunt and our only family, Dad probably died young. Yep. So that means our dad would have passed us whatever weirdness was going on, possibly.
Was that song in the game?
That was them.
Oh my gosh.
That was them. Good timing.
I thought that was the game. I was like, wow, good job, game. That was
Yeah.
perfect because it's a sad moment. Wow, okay.
Time to pet the dog. Oh, Tajay. Oh, man, Andy is here. What a night to be late. I'm sorry, Tajay. You've been missing out. Welcome, though, buddy. It's good to see you. Okay, so I think I missed something.
We have to look at the photos.
Yeah, she said that
Maybe when we back out,
put away.
maybe we can flip them.
She might have taken them out, yeah.
Yeah. Put away. Oh, nope. Nope. We
Our
just
phone.
don't get photos. Answer it. Who would be calling us
Hello?
at this hour?
Rosangelina, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Thanks so much for submitting your last review on time. For once.
Yeah,
I've got a little assignment for you today.
assignment?
Human interest, Blackwell. Suicide. College girl named Joanne Sherman.
That's awful, but
You know the Brittany house, the NYU dorm?
yes, but
Speak to some people on her floor. Get a word in with the roommate.
listen.
Speak to the RA too, and hey, see if you can score a picture of the girl.
But I don't do that stuff. I write book reviews.
Versatility. Time to get out of your comfort zone. Jeremy's over at City Hall covering that strike, so you are it. Get cracking.
I
They're trying
hate
to-
him so much. Is freelancing for that stupid paper even worth it? I guess it keeps me writing, but oh, whatever. I'll just go over there and get it done.
Doing that.
It's not like I don't have enough death in my life right now. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. It's like being a real reporter, sort of. My old notepad should come in handy for this.
All right, now we're going to do some investigative work. Let's see. Oh, the Phoenix Wright ones did not spoil it. Oh, that's good to know. Let's see. Much as I was looking forward to this stream, I am dead tired tonight, so it's going to have to be a lurk and sleep. Oh no, Tajay.
Lurk and sleep.
Thank you for dropping in and hanging out, though. Let's see. Look for clues.
Take out your handy dandy notebook.
A novel critic, photojournalist. What's the difference? It's literally the same thing. So whoever's doing that, I'm sure you're a lovely person, but please stop it. I have a raging clue.
Wait, that's not the kind of clue we need.
South Park.
Look at your inventory. Inventory. Photographs.
I'm thinking that's Spider Monkey.
There's photographs. Photographs.
Oh, wedding photograph.
Oh, how cute.
Oh yeah, mother, father.
Mother?
Well,
I love
yeah.
how there's question marks, but yeah, that's mother and father.
Auntie Lauren.
Oh, look at.
I don't want to ruin the picture.
Oh yeah.
I
we
don't
look like them.
Is that my dad? He looks so young. I always pictured my dad as being older.
He would
It
be.
depends on when the picture was taken.
Well, I mean, they still died really young.
Rage.
I assume that's my mother.
Yeah.
She sort of looks like me, I guess.
You look like a good
Other than that, she's a
combination.
total stranger. That's definitely Auntie Lauren. She's looking at something off camera. I wonder what it was.
Joey. I'm confused. She looks like a total stranger. You'd think she'd have some memory. I mean, she was 5 when her parents died.
Yeah.
Do you just have no memory when you're... I mean, I guess not.
Maybe it was something like super traumatic, so she just blocked all that out.
Yeah, I suppose without photos and stuff, I may not be able to picture my parents.
Yeah.
If I... Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, she never knew her parents. That sucks. And she has her glasses.
His glasses.
Oh, his glasses.
Yeah.
Were they the same glasses?
And the hair. Same hair.
I didn't notice. Were they square?
I have memories of when I was 2 and 4. See? Yeah.
I don't have too
Like 3 or
much
4.
memories at 2. Maybe 4 or 5 I do.
I have a lot of memories, but I feel like it's because we have a lot of like video footage and pictures. So I feel like that helps jog my memory.
Yeah.
You know?
Am I the only one who's a little triggered about how the cake wasn't cut into the very middle? I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either.
Oh yeah, it's
doesn't
missing.
bother me.
It's missing it by a bit. That just means more for everybody else.
That's probably how I cut cake.
Actually, I like things very symmetric. That kind of bothers me.
They're fine where they are. Just some old book review clippings.
Okay, I need to right click on
Wait,
stuff
did you look at the
first.
other picture too?
Oh, there was
There
another
was
one. Huh?
another one.
Christmas photograph.
What you doing? Oh, is that our? Who are these people?
This is probably our father when he was really young.
Okay,
And grandma
and then Auntie Lauren.
and Auntie Lauren. Yeah.
Okay.
Does-
Okay.
Doesn't give us an option to look at anything here.
Well then.
Did we learn our mom's name? It was the sister. No.
No. We learned the grandmother's name.
Maria?
Maria
Maria, I think.
Maria
I think it was Maria.
is the mom's name, and then
Yeah.
we were named after her mom.
Mm-hmm.
My computer. It's a bit old, but it lets me access the internet and do my writing.
So yeah, the disease comes from our father's side of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, from statistics class. That's right. We could write an article, do some writing, do research. We probably don't want to write an article yet.
But don't we have to do something?
Yeah,
told us to do
let's do some research.
Okay. Searching.
This is kind of cool. Joanne, an NYU student living in the Brittany house. Joanne's suicide. Joanne committed suicide recently. Photograph. Your boss asked you to get a photograph of Joanne.
No, I can't find any information about Joanne. No mention of Joanne's suicide yet. If it just happened this morning, I doubt that anyone would have published it yet.
Find a photo. That'll be super easy.
Nope, no photographs of Joanne online.
Did you check Facebook?
2006.
MySpace?
Was Facebook around 2006?
MySpace?
My memory at 4 is Disney World. That's
See?
a hell of a 4 memory.
See,
That's
a
cool.
great memory.
I think I'm gonna.
I think one of
Turn
my
off yet.
earliest memories that I remember all on my own without photos or video or anything is one of our dogs was on the couch with me, and they weren't typically allowed inside, but my dad, I don't know, whatever, he let them inside for some reason. And she was laying on the couch with me, but she was on top of me, and she let out the nastiest fart I've ever experienced in my life. And I just remember like screaming, and my dad came in thinking I got bit, and he walked over and he smelled it, and I just remember him saying, "Pew, was that you, stinky girl?" And I'm like, "It sure was." And he's like, "Do you need to use the restroom?" And I'm like, no, like the dog, like not me, because the dog was a girl, and I know, not me. I was probably like 4, maybe 5, no, probably 3, 4. Yeah, I just remember that.
Farted right on you.
Yeah, that's my own memory. without
Early
photos.
memories of dogs. If you knew how much Andy loves dogs, you would understand. Those memories would stick.
Oh yeah,
Just a trash can filled with crumpled up novel ideas.
kind of a gross memory.
I don't need to
but
take the trash out, it's not even full.
had dogs in it.
Oh crap. Today's trash day. Remind me, guys.
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna take it out.
Yeah, we didn't have time. Before I end stream, I gotta do trash. Or after I end stream, I have to do trash. Teddy bear.
That's Griff, the PI bear. I've had him as long as I can remember. He's in horrible shape, but I don't have the heart to throw him away.
That weird smile again. Did you see that? Let's see.
It's terrifying.
Smell and odors are powerful clues to memory. Mm-hmm. One of my earliest memories I have from when I was really young, it was a dream where I was eaten by a talking skeleton at my church, and I was scared of skeletons for years afterwards. Oh, that would be nightmare
scary.
fuel. The only dream I remember as a kid, it was like a recurring dream. Now, I'm not going to describe it in detail, but it was basically like the whole house. I was at my grandma's house, and the whole house was kind of like lit up like moonlight, you know, where it's kind of like like a full moon kind of light in the house.
Yep.
And I was sneaking around the house, and I could hear some people rustling through the house I didn't know, and I was like sneaking from one area to the next. Everything was covered in kind of like sheets, almost like we were moving or something, but I was able to hide behind the sheets. And I just remember being under tables and beds and stuff, and these people were chasing the rest of my family all over the house and just killing them one by one.
That kind of sounds like a dream I had.
And
weird.
I would have this dream over and over. I don't know where it came from. I don't remember watching a movie like that or what, but it was a recurring nightmare. And just when I was a little kid.
But you made it out? Or you just always woke up?
I don't know if I died in the dream or if I just woke up.
They say you can't die in dreams. There's
Yeah.
always that superstition. If you die in a dream, you die in real life. I'm like, I've died in dreams, and I've watched myself die.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I was probably like grabbed by the guy and then I woke up.
Woke up, yeah.
TV.
This TV was here when I moved in.
What?
I don't need to bother. I don't get reception anyway.
She's just so... I love the way she talks.
It's
Aw.
a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me.
Looks like you guys have chicken pox.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Auntie Lauren. She took care of me after my parents died.
That's
For
a
most of
horrible
my
recurring
life,
dream.
Auntie Lauren was a vegetable, slowly rotting away in a hospital bed. I don't remember what she was like before that.
Here's our
This
cat.
picture is all I have to go by.
That's sad. Yeah, it was not a fun dream, funny thing. Luckily, I haven't had that since I was a real little, so I just have vague memories of it. Let's see, every time I die in a dream, I wake up. Okay, so Spider Monkey does die, yeah, and that wakes him up.
Felt pain.
I felt pain in a dream before, which people say isn't possible, but it totally is. Well,
100%
Blaze,
possible.
I won't say that I felt pain in a dream, but I felt pain in real life
Yeah,
that I
there you go.
that I felt in my dream, and it woke me up. Like, have you ever gotten like a Charlie horse when you're sleeping?
You get it where your arm falls asleep and then you have a dream about losing a limb.
Yeah, I've had that before, and I've had it with my leg, where my leg gets like a really bad Charlie horse, and it's so painful it wakes me up, and I wake up and my leg is like really cramping, and I have to like stretch it out. Oh, that's the worst.
I had a spooky dream. I won't go into details either because it's incredibly terrifying. It's probably the one dream that still haunts me. But long story short, at the end of my dream, I thought I had woken up because I was in my room. It was like the lighting was how it would have been like at that time when I woke up. Like the time was just right. I thought I was awake. I was pinching myself because I always pinch myself when I come out of nightmares, and I was like, okay, I'm awake. I felt it. I'm awake. I'm fully awake. And then the thing that had been following me throughout my dream was in my room, and it was like a demon kind of floating figure. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, think of like a Dementor, except it had a more terrifying, it had a face, like an absolutely horrifying face, and it like floated over top of me, and I was just completely frozen in bed, and I'm like terrified because I'm like thinking, whoa, I just had a nightmare about this thing chasing me, kind of chasing me, but following me, and now here we are, I'm awake and it's here, and I'm thinking it's real, like full blown real, and it takes a knife and it starts slitting my throat, and it's weird because then I'm looking down on myself watching it happen. So then I knew I was in a dream. I woke up, I could feel my neck in pain, and when I went and I looked, there's a huge old cut right here. It wasn't like gushing blood, but it was like, you know, if you scratch yourself really hard or like a dog, you get just like a little bit of like redness.
So you think you clawed at your neck?
Yes, I think I just was scraping my hand across my neck, but I was I refused to sleep in that room for like weeks. I was like, I'm not sleeping in that room.
It's cursed.
Not sleeping in that room.
These are really violent dreams. Everyone's like, what is wrong with you people?
You know, I've never had a good dream in my life.
Let's see, I don't have that dream anymore until tonight. If I had that dream again tonight, I'm going to be so upset. Let's see, I used to have recurring dreams about my teeth falling out when I was trying to eat. That would be awful, Rainbow. That would make me want to go to the dentist immediately. I have a recurring dream where I climb on top of some really wobbly wood, I think, thing, and then it falls apart, and when I hit the ground, I wake up. It sucks. I wonder if
Scary.
Did you used to climb trees relentless? Did you have like a tree-related accident? Let's see, I can't take the sudden sounds anymore. See you later. Oh, bye, Janie. Sorry to see you go. Let's see. I felt pain in a dream once where I was being crushed by a giant Venus flying as a
that's
trap.
scary.
I woke up afterwards and felt pain for just a few seconds after.
Oh.
Jeez. There was a different,
freaky.
or that was the same dream where I realized I was dreaming during the dream for the first time. See, it's cool to have lucid dreams where you realize you're dreaming and then you can basically like change the dream, people say. If you know you're dreaming, you can affect the dream.
Yep. Have you ever done that?
No,
You've never been able to change your dream?
I don't think so.
I changed my dream once, and it was so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Because it was an awful dream, and I changed it.
I've had good dreams that were just good the whole time, but I don't remember me ever affecting it. To me, it just seemed like real life.
I just had one where I was at my mom's house, the same house she lives in. I was at my mom's house, there were bad guys with guns chasing me. It's a whole dream. And then we go outside, and I knew I was dreaming. And I was like, I know I'm dreaming. I need to change this. And all I could think of was rainbow. That was just, I was trying to think of like, think happy things. Try and wake yourself up. Think of something happy. So I was thinking of rainbows. And I was like, rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. And I opened my eyes and I look up and I created this huge bridge made of a rainbow, like Rainbow Road. And that's what it basically looked like in Mario Kart. And so I was able to run over the rainbow. And they weren't able to run over the rainbow. So I was able to cross over all the houses and get down. And then there ended up being more people on the other side. But I changed my dream.
Yeah, if the sound effects are too loud, let me know because I can drop the volume of just the sound effects. I don't know if you hear them at the same volume I do or whatnot.
I feel like they are pretty loud.
Yeah, I know they're loud for us, but I'm not sure how loud the stream's picking it up.
Rainbow Escape. Awesome. Great dreams. Whenever I realize I'm dreaming, I fly in my dreams. Oh, that sounds fun.
Let's see, when my father passed away 7 years ago, I used to have very realistic dreams for 2 weeks that he was still alive. I kept waking up confused and couldn't really tell reality for about 10 minutes. Oh, that's so sad, Spider. That really sucks.
That'd be so confusing, too. Like, wake up.
I do remember
You know?
when I was a kid, I would have dreams, good dreams. Well, kind of good, not nightmares.
At least someone has good dreams.
I would have dreams like the week of Christmas that it was Christmas morning.
Aw,
and I
that's
woke up and I was
cute.
ripping open presents and I was getting all these things I wanted. But then I would wake up and it was like the 22nd or something.
And then Christmas came and you ripped them all open. You're like, I still didn't get my Power Wheels.
And I was just like, God, dirty mother. There's no presents. It's not even Christmas yet.
Aw.
Let's see, I had a weird dream once where someone stole my car and I was so mad and in a rage that someone would do that. I went around trying to find it and kill the people responsible. Ended up finding my car in a basement and it was being used as an
awesome.
item in a freaky ritual where someone wanted to summon this plant demon. That's really specific and weird.
Wow.
That's like a crazy movie.
Wow.
Let's see, I never have fully good dreams. My dreams are always really long, have multiple parts, and are always disturbing at some point. Andy never has good dreams.
I've never had a good dream before. You know, they say I think it's like less than, I don't know, you'd have to look it up. But I just remember reading like statistics on that. Like, is that possible to not ever have a good dream? It's like less than 1% of the population. It's like a thing. It's not like a medical condition.
Yeah.
Like there's not something wrong with you per se. But it's like a thing that very few people in the world like experience where they just never have like a good dream. I've had kind of neutral dreams. I don't know, I guess you just get used to it.
You're so special.
And you're just like, it wasn't so bad. I've had worse.
It's me. I look scared out of my mind. I don't remember when this picture was taken, but I look about 4 or 5 years old.
And you don't remember anything.
Why is she scared?
She has chickenpox.
Janie is hesitantly returning. Shh, don't scare her away, Spider Monkey.
I think you're safe.
Let's see, overgrown plant.
This is the only living plant I own. I bought it 2 years ago. It's still living despite my total lack of care.
Jessie.
Little monkey.
I don't know if you guys could hear it. Jessie just had a huge belch. Hi, Jessie. Hi, guys. I think she just ate something and then burped right in our faces.
Oh, dear's me, Georgie.
I just don't want to remember your good dreams. Hey, giggity. Hi, Georgie. Aw, I can see Georgie on the stream.
Oh, the babies. Daddy.
There's
Hi,
no room,
Daddy.
buddy. Hi, buddy.
Oh, Daddy.
Hi, Georgie.
Daddy.
Oh, puppies.
Daddy.
Hi, Georgie.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Georgie.
Hi, Daddy. I love you.
Oh,
I
thank
love you, Daddy.
Thank you. He's so happy.
Daddy kiss.
Mwah.
Daddy kiss. I bite.
Oh, thank you. Don't bite.
I bite. I bite hard. No.
Do you guys give your pets voices? Andy has like voices for all the dogs. That was Georgie's voice.
That was Georgie.
He sounds kind of pretentious. I'm not sure how to describe him. Jesse sounds very cute, and Gus sounds very goofy.
Jesse has
Holy
like
crap, Spider Monkey. Spoiler alert. You have to take out the trash after the stream.
Aww.
Thank you for the reminder, Spider Monkey. And thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Holy crap.
Whoa.
That was awesome. Oh, did you see all the rest in peace things?
Yeah, but I didn't see how much was cheered.
1,000 shows right there.
Yeah, no, I see it now. It's just saying, whoa,
Whoa!
whoa, man.
I'm jealous. I want that shirt. Isn't that cool? This is a link to the past, Weasel. Welcome,
found
Weasel.
it.
It's good to see you. Yep. $8.
At Target.
Target. Yeah, we found it at Target. I got that one, and that was more than enough, Spider Monkey. You are a madman. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we got this at Target for $8, and I got a Game of Thrones shirt. I'll wear it on stream later.
Yeah.
It says, it's that I drink and I know things shirt. I don't
I
know
have the
things.
matching socks if you want to
But
wear
I
those.
do drink. Nobody would see it. You can't show feet on stream. People get off to that. It's a no-no.
Put them on your hands.
How am I going to play games? Hi, Georgie. Guess who's going to Target soon? Seriously, man.
Yeah, it was a great deal.
They were
no,
the only
they
two
were-
shirts I saw that I
They
liked,
were
though.
cheaper, weren't they? Because remember it said they were on sale.
I
and
think
was
I
like,
think
"Ooh,
they
let's
were
get it."
I think they were $12 and they were on sale for $8.
Oh yeah, and then they were on sale for like $12.99.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's do it. And then she rang it up, and they came up to like $7.99, and I was like, ooh, they're on a double sale.
Blaze, I get back with some juice and immediately hear you can't show your feet. People get off to that. It's true. It's a thing.
They're like, what's happening?
Yeah, people have gotten in trouble for showing feet apparently on Twitch.
Really? I mean, I could see why.
It's fake, but kind of pretty. I don't need to touch it. I know these plants are fake.
Sometimes Georgie, I think, forgets to breathe. You guys hear that? Show us your feet. I don't want to get blocked. Although I don't know if guys have a problem with that. It might just be girls. Feet are discussing. Like talking? Or disgusting?
Your feet talk to one another?
Out of sight, out of mind. There's nothing in these cabinets I want right now.
That means there's going to be something you want later.
Rainbow Scape said that their pet has voice.
Let's see.
My pet has voice. Yes. Because you asked people if they
Oh,
do
sorry, I
voices.
did. Yes. I make up theme songs for my pets. Oh, that's
my gosh,
cute.
that's so cute.
What's Jesse's voice?
I don't know. You've made up theme songs for me, though.
Theme songs?
Princess Santa Claus.
Oh.
Or I'm a baby princess.
Yeah, I don't know why those. But what's Jesse's voice?
Her voice?
Yeah,
Oh, she just has like, I don't know.
it'll come up. You guys have to hear all the dogs' voices.
Cook,
has
why bother
cute
when every
voice.
Chinese restaurant in the area delivers?
Maybe because you don't want MSG poisoning?
Just a standard stove oven combo.
MSG.
My window with the curtains firmly shut. No, I open those curtains and a dozen windows can look directly in here. Those curtains stay shut and prying eyes stay out.
Man, I love how antisocial she is. Now see, no offense to people with a foot fetish, but what the fuck is that? Feet are like the least sexy looking part of the body ever.
Yeah.
Are you kink shaming, Blaze? Sounds like you're kink shaming.
I mean, teach their own.
Yeah. Oh, did we look at the fake plant yet?
It's fake, but kind of pretty.
I don't think we did.
I don't need to touch it. I know these plants are fake.
They are discussing how cold they are and need socks or a blanket.
Or slippers.
Yeah, they do talk about that. Excuse me, left foot, are you cold?
They're fine
I
where they
am.
are. I'm not ready for bed. That leads to my bedroom. It's an oversized closet, but it suits me fine.
Okay, I think we've looked at everything in the apartment. The only thing we can do is write an article, but I don't think we're ready for that. So, where can we go? It is always time for bed. Except when you stay up late streaming.
Except when you're in bed. Then it's
Yes.
not time for bed. Then you just lay there like, what the fuck am I doing in bed?
Dog.
Come in.
It's been enough time. We can see the dog.
Oh my god, touch it, touch it, touch it.
Bed
Hello,
stream
Rosa.
when?
Come in, come in. Don't mind the pooch. He's harmless.
Don't touch him, oh my god. I'll smack you.
Actually, with that new laptop, we could totally do a bed stream.
Yeah, we could.
We could.
Oh my god, touch the doggy. Greet the pooch, greet the pooch.
Hi, dog?
His name is Moti.
Right, Moti.
Oh my gosh,
See ya.
touch it. What the?
All right, but this is the last one.
I don't like her.
Go get it.
Look it. Look it. Rosangela, you're stressing my dog out.
I know, even Jesse's stressed. You guys can see the top of Jesse's head right here. She's standing up.
That's Nishanti's dog. Hey, boy. See ya.
Pet it. Oh,
What is wrong with her? That dog should have been called Joey. If it is her dog, that would make sense.
hey, princess.
Janie turns on the porno music.
All right,
No,
but
not
this
ne-
is the
oh, the bed
last
stream.
one. Go get it.
Dude, your dog's gonna get diabetes. Quit giving
Didn't
it
she
treats.
just say, okay, last one?
Yeah. Her apartment is so much cleaner than ours.
That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor, apparently.
Apparently.
Can we, like, talk to her?
Let's see, like you haven't done the same thing, Andy.
No. I don't do that.
Want to make some small talk? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this music.
So,
I think it's fine.
how are you?
Oh, I'm just fine. Right, Moti? Aren't we just fine?
I don't think she's just fine.
Ask about the dog. Ask about the dog.
That dog is adorable.
Moti?
Yeah.
He's spoiled rotten, but he's good company. He's taken quite a shine to you, that's for sure.
Huh. Yeah. Usually I'm not good with animals.
You never had a childhood pet?
A pet? No, I had a teddy bear.
Still have.
Well, you probably had the right idea. Moti's a little thing, but you wouldn't know it from the amount he eats.
He's very
Bless you,
active,
bear.
it seems.
Yes, that probably explains it. See that box of biscuits? I buy a new one every 2 days.
Oh, dang,
Moti doesn't
lady.
have a stomach. He has a black hole that sucks in food. Feel free to give him one if you like.
A black hole that sucks in food. That sounds like me. Janie just heard, want to make a Molotov? Wait, when she was talking to the dog? I mean, sort of Indian classical music vibe. Should be relaxing, but there's something sinister about the sounds in it. It's like part...
like it.
It's part Indian music and part almost like... Is there like electronic stuff going on in the background? It's interesting. I can relate to how Rosa squeezes in a smile while making small talk. It's so awkward. I love it.
Usually when I make small talk, at least at work, if I'm sitting, like if someone comes over and they'll like introduce themselves, because I moved to an office closer to home, still like meeting all the people there, they'll come over and they'll introduce themselves and then we'll talk for a minute. And like, I'm not the best with small talk when I don't know you. So I'll just kind of be like, kind of turn back to my desk and like pretend like I'm working so that they'll just disappear. And then they're like, okay, nice meeting you. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you're supposed to end a conversation.
Oops.
Whoops.
Oh, I said it, Janie. When I said you want to make small talk, it sounded like I said want to make a Molotov.
Oh, that sounds similar.
Don't make a Molotov, kids. Dangerous. Let's see. Like right now, the main melody is creepy.
Molotov cocktails were invented in Finland. You're welcome, world.
That do background that was just happening, that was a little weird. The other part of the music I like, though.
Let's ask. Offer to feed the dog. Offer to feed the dog.
Could I try feeding the dog?
Yeah.
Sure, here, take one. I have plenty. Go ahead and feed him. He's always hungry.
Does he eat regular food or just treats?
Okay, go give it to him.
I can't. We're still talking to her.
So, you play the flute, huh?
Yes, I play the flute. It's called a bansuri. What about you? Do you play an instrument?
Me? No, I can hardly play the kazoo.
Let's see. You strike me as being creatively inclined. Are you a painter? A writer?
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to be a writer.
I knew it. Anything published?
Nothing really, aside from book reviews in the Village Eye.
Village Eye? You mean that little paper they sell at the stand?
Little paper.
You've read it?
I've seen it around, but I've never actually read it. Perhaps I will the next time I see it.
Scary.
he did give a warning.
He did give a warning. Thank you, Spider. See, the sound effects are best used at like opportune times. Sometimes you guys have been hilarious with those sounds. There was one time when we were playing Detroit, and there was like this crazy brutal scene, and the android, I'm trying to think, Kara, I think her name was like hugging a kid, trying to like console her, and somebody started playing like that sexy sax music. Oh, it was so inappropriate, but it was hilarious. Ask about the apartment. Her apartment's way nicer than ours.
You have a very nice apartment.
Thank you. A bit small, but that's New York for you.
Looks bigger than her apartment is bigger than ours because our
Yeah.
living room is a part of our kitchen.
I see, it wasn't me that time. You just warned us. I could have sworn you did that.
You seem very friendly with the people in this building.
Well, I didn't grow up here. I didn't realize it was taboo to chat with neighbors.
Well, it's not taboo exactly, it's just...
Oh, I know, just one of those unspoken things. I've found that most people are pretty friendly, though, once you take the first step. People have their defenses up most of the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
This game's very poignant. I like it. Oh, the Detroit set. Yeah, that one wasn't you, Spider. I remember that. Has anybody ever been to New York? Can you vouch for people not being friendly?
At least when I went as a tourist, they were not friendly.
Okay.
There were some. I mean, of course, it's not like every person there is rude. They're definitely nice people, but in general, just like, I've not encountered that many inconsiderate, rude people.
Yeah.
Anywhere in traveling or just like living life. Like if you go walk downtown or whatever, typically you don't run into anyone being rude to you. But
if you start interacting.
If you're in New York, yeah, I mean, you have people constantly like, because they're in a hurry.
Yeah.
So they're constantly, so here we are as tourists, just like, ooh, look at the sights. And they're like, get out of the way, watch where you're going. Rah! And it's like,
Where we're at in California, it's not too bad. People are pretty friendly. Man, it's so late now, after midnight. I was having too much fun. See you all another day. Oh, good night, Rainbow Scape. Get some good sleep. Thank you for dropping in. Pleasure to see you as always. They like to shout that they're walking here, walking here.
Yeah. We did have some lady like full on like yell at us and like cuss at us, and then she almost got hit by a cab, and then the cab was like honking at her and like yelling, what are you doing, like, blah, blah, blah. And then she made it across the road and then was flipping us off because I went with my mom, we were linked arms, you know, just kind of strolling.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of looking, we were walking to Central Park, we were linked arms, and the lady pushed like Red Rover right between the both of us, like shoved herself. It's like, watch where you're then walking. And I'm like, dang, girl, talk to me like that. And then she started going off, and my mom didn't say anything because my mom is typically won't say anything, at least at first, whereas I just kind of like spew it out of my mouth. And I was like, wow, rude lady. And then she started going off, like, fuck walking and blah, blah, blah. And she was looking back at us and then went to cross the road as she's staring at us, and the cab almost hit her. And
Karma.
Was screaming at her. We were dying. It was so funny.
Complete karma.
Yeah, it was great.
Let's see. Funny thing, I'm not from New York, but I grew up in a sense, urban city. I can understand how people can be rude.
Yeah.
Oh, dense urban city. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Karma?
Yeah, but there's definitely nice people.
Karma. Close.
Car. No.
Oh,
car. Karma.
Nice.
I got it. Jamie. I got it.
All right.
Why do you play the flute in the park?
It's a place to go, I suppose. I was walking there
I
one
like her.
day and I had the bansuri with me, so I started playing.
Yeah, me
Next
too,
thing I
she's
knew,
nice.
I had a bunch of people around me. So I go there as often as I can now. It gets me out of this stuffy apartment. And I admit, I like the attention. Plus, Moti loves the dog run there.
But-
Well, he did until they closed it down.
Ask about the dog run.
Why did they close down the dog run? It seemed okay to me.
Nobody really knows. It started about a week ago. Dogs started howling, running around like maniacs, acting strange.
Joey.
Some even hurled themselves at the fence door trying to get out. They say it's some kind of high-frequency wave that's caused by electric cables or something. Some high-pitched sound that the dogs can hear, but we can't. But I know better.
You know better.
Definitely. I noticed these things. I could tell that things weren't quite right. Something in the air. It's not a high-pitched noise. That would only cause a dog pain. This was more than pain. The dogs were scared.
What was there to be scared of?
I have no idea. But I know what I sensed, just like you did.
Me?
You sensed it. Don't think I didn't notice.
I didn't sense anything.
Well, perhaps. Maybe I'm just spouting nonsense.
She knows.
Maybe what she's talking about was affecting the lights, because she was talking about some electric
Oh,
currency.
the lights
so
in
maybe
the hospital.
It's affecting the lights in the hospital.
Yeah.
Could be.
Spider, thank you for shouting out the Etsy, but now I have to change that link.
Yeah.
It's not ready yet.
It's still open though. There's still stuff on there.
Yeah, that one's still open, but Andy's gonna close that down eventually and start a whole new Etsy store.
Yeah. Just because it was old, the date on it was old, and
She has a whole new name and everything. We don't have an ETA for when that's gonna be open, do we?
September 1st.
September 1st. Never mind. There's the date.
But I have all my product, been working on my product and branding.
Let's see. Joey is a unthreatening name for a ghost. It is. It's hard to be scared of Joey. Joey!
Thanks again for
Oh, how
helping me
funny.
out earlier. I'd probably be sleeping in a hotel tonight if it weren't for you.
Oh, didn't you hear? The strike's over.
Really?
It only lasted a few hours according to the report on the radio.
Oh.
I suppose that's irony.
I suppose so.
For just that few hours, that's why we couldn't get in.
Yeah.
All right, how do I feed the dog?
Well,
Look, I'm
I'd better
hungry.
go.
Take care, Rosa. Come back whenever you'd like.
Joey's gonna get you. Wait, I need to switch back to that voice.
Someone wants a treat, eh?
No, us. We.
As soon as he
Go
eats
get
that
it.
treat, we're gonna give him a treat. Joey the ghost is almost as intimidating as the box ghost. What's the box ghost? All right, let's try to give him a treat.
Hey, boy.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, we do good, baby.
What do I do now?
Give it to
Just
him.
say, go get it. He'll do the rest.
Go get it. See ya.
Good boy.
See ya. Let's see, like how
You
one
know I spoil you.
there's another one. Jeez.
Go get it.
Such a cutie.
Let's see, send me the link and I will add it to my website. That is if you ship around the world. Will you ship internationally?
Well, probably. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it'll be more expensive. She wants mama.
don't want me.
The box ghost. Does everybody know the box ghost? See what I did there? Well, because your website is international, Spider Monkey. Spider Monkey has a
Let me guess,
pirate
you're
radio
hungry
station, if you didn't
again?
know.
Go get it.
Okay, I think we're probably done here, and I lost my wife. Oh, the dog's following us.
Hey, boy. See ya.
Okay, there's nothing else we could do there. For anyone that doesn't know the box goes, I'll have to check that out after stream. Okay, creepy music gone. Rob's gonna get you. Is that part of the... Oh, that's one of your animates. The most feared assassins is called Rob. I have a friend named Rob. Robert, but we all call him Rob.
Robert.
There she is. Oh, she's gonna show off some of her stuff. You show it off.
You.
Okay. So, Andy wants to start selling, like, mug cozies on
Well,
Etsy.
and other thing. There'll be lots of
And other things. But the example I'm showing you right now
Is a
is
mug
a
cozy.
mug cozy.
I have a basket full of different
So when
ones,
she ships them out, they're going to be in this kind of thing. It's like a little paper one.
which I made. I made the paper.
And
That's the name of the store.
Etsy store will be 2 cozy hooks. A cozy hug for your mug. Just make sure there's no identifying materials there.
No.
Do you already have all those social media things created?
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, check it out.
Cute.
And this one does not have a...
There's no
whatchamacallit?
button on this
No
one.
button
This
on that
one
one?
just has little. The ones I just made have little pumpkins on them.
Yeah.
Not
All kinds of
pumpkins.
cool designs.
But I was thinking maybe
Merch.
when you do giveaways, maybe I could make stuff for you guys.
That would be cool.
That's why I was showing it off, because I was thinking maybe I could make some cool stuff, like little amigurumis of
Mhm.
characters or of our dogs or something cute, and then do them as giveaways.
Yeah, it's tricky to do giveaways. I mean, we'll have to vote to see if you guys like that, because obviously to get something from us physically, we'd have to get your address. So
Yeah,
That's up
why
to
I
you
said, That's why I
guys.
said maybe.
yeah, it's up to you guys.
Why you said me?
Let's see. I wish I could buy something from Andy's Etsy, but I'm broke at the moment. Oh, no worries, Grilled Tomato. Thank you for the thought. Let's see.
It's not really operating right now, so.
Yeah. Did Namco know how funny it was to name one of the Pac-Man ghosts Clyde? They must have. There was definitely other inky names they could have come up with. Yeah. I don't know. What, it's random, just Clyde. Maybe it's like a Japanese thing. Oh, posted on the Discord feed as well, John. Thank you, Tasha. You know, any links in the stream, you guys can have fun checking out, but it's gone by the time I have time to look at it.
the
Okay,
link's right there.
so we're done there.
Or leave me?
I think we need to go here to research what our work wanted us to do.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I feel like hell and I have to interview college kids. Hopefully this won't take too long. There's nobody home.
Remember, somebody committed suicide. That's why we're here.
That's right.
Let's see. I know a family whose sons are named after the apostles in the Bible, except for one. It always amuses me.
What's their name?
Yeah, the music got kind of creepy all of a sudden.
Now it's yourself.
Display your credentials. Let's be official.
Credentials, yeah. Wait.
Joanne? Joey? Joanne's the one that committed suicide. Oh, there could be a connection there. I'm not sure. Which is why I posted in there as well. No one wants to go back and search hours of chat for a link after they're already taken part of. Yeah, that's why I can never find them, Tajay. Exactly.
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell with the Village Eye.
Oh, this is about Joanne, isn't it?
You know her?
Well, I am the RA for this floor. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't know everybody. The campus police found her around 5 a.m. this morning.
Can you tell me about her?
Well, alright. But could you leave my name out of it?
Is it Ginny?
This guy's a prick. He is going to give us information, though. Let's see. All the Weasleys kids in Harry Potter are named after the Knights of the Round Table, except for one.
That's what I was asking. Is it Ginny?
I couldn't tell you Harry Potter names. Andy's a lot better than that. Should we leave him out of the thing? If we don't, he might not give us information.
I would just...
So, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That shouldn't be a problem.
Good. Joanne's parents have already asked the dean to fire me. I don't need anyone else knowing who I am. What do you want to know?
Who I am. So German.
This is cool. We have like a little notepad. All right.
Hi, baby.
A prick with information.
Some food and water.
Could you tell me about Joanne again?
Well, as I said, I didn't know her socially, but she seemed nice enough. Nobody ever complained about her. She always had friends around her. She never had any trouble, as far as I know. Her suicide came as a total surprise.
Jesse demanded to be brought up.
I think she had to go get
I think it is a co-ed wing, funny thing.
Can you tell me anything about Joanne?
She jumped off the roof. She died instantly.
Ooh.
It was in the middle of the night. There was no way anybody could have stopped her. Make sure you print that.
Jumped off the roof. That makes me think of Life is Strange. Remember that girl that wanted to jump off the roof?
Oh, yeah.
We stopped her
What
in
was
that
her
game.
name? Anne?
Maybe. I don't remember that
Mary?
one.
I don't remember.
Let's see, my chat just froze for a second, but the non-apostle kid is called Marcus.
Marcus.
Oh, nice.
Oh, for the family. His
Yeah.
sons were new. Okay. Marcus.
Would you have a picture of Joanne?
A picture? No. Why would I?
Just asking.
No picture of the dead body?
Yeah,
So how did you get to be an RA of this floor?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a girls' floor, and you,
Oh,
well,
it's not co-ed.
yes.
Well, it's like this. Someone at the registrar thought Adrian was a girl's name. So here I am.
None of the girls have complained.
Not yet. They seem to prefer it. This sort of thing happens quite frequently. You'd be surprised.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
Interesting situation. Actually, my fault. It's all of the kids. Sorry about that. Oh, and Harry Potter. Okay, so there is one. Or there isn't one. They're all named after the round table.
Oh, even Ginny?
Let's see. Ask where you can get a pic of Joanne. He claims to know everything. Yeah, why doesn't he know that? Let's see. Worked for a college residence life for a few years. Usually gender-specific wings in a co-ed hall is more common. Really?
What?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what this is, a funny thing. It is a gender-specific wing. For whatever reason, they accidentally
Oh, okay.
got that.
That makes sense.
Ginny is... Oh, Genevieve. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See you.
I'm not stealing stuff from college kids.
God.
Just a bunch of notices.
Rosa.
Guitar lessons, study groups, stuff like that.
Live on the wild side. Take a few things.
There's nobody home.
Nobody home. Let's see, never been to university, so I don't know. I went to university, but I did not stay there. I was never in the dorms. I commuted from home. Let's see. They are all either Knights of the Round or some form of royalty, save for Ron. Oh, poor Ron.
You know Ronald.
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald Weasley.
I mean, I might, but I'm in college right now. Well, there you go. If you're in college, but not university. Different college?
There's nobody home.
Dang it.
It's a drinking fountain.
Use it.
Ew, there's gum stuck to the faucet. I'm not touching that.
Ew, I wouldn't touch that anyways.
College is different from university in the UK. Okay, for us it's basically the same thing. Although a college could be not a university, but it's the same type of education. Although some people just call it university anyway.
Yeah, but I think overseas it's like completely different.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what's the difference between college and university in like UK, right?
There's nobody home.
So there's nobody anywhere except for him.
Did you look at the... Sorry. Did you look at the names on the doors?
Oh, I can.
So
The
that's
sign
where
says
Joanne,
Kelly Hawthorne and Joanne Sherman.
the girl who died.
Dang it.
That's her room.
Unfortunately, it didn't answer either. See, fair enough, though a weapon is not a person, so that one's a touch stretch. College is optional, but when it comes to secondary school, middle, high school, and then university. Okay, so university is part of your normal schooling, and then college is afterwards. Is that right? I got it wrong. Okay. College is optional, but comes between secondary school and that's weird. So you go like middle school,
do
high
your
school,
high school,
college,
university.
then university. So university is also optional.
So I guess
Obviously.
the best way would be to look at it as like our community colleges
Yeah,
as their college.
We do
and
have
then-
community colleges, which is kind of like what you're calling college, I think.
we just call them all college.
So maybe we're ready to start writing a report?
I don't know why, but her house reminds me of Christmas.
I don't know why.
I'm getting Christmas vibe because of all the greenery, and then like there's so much red. The teddy bear looks like Christmas. That green and red plant looks like Christmas. The lava lamp is Christmas. Like Christmas.
Let's see, university is optional in the sense that you're not legally required to attend. So do you not have to pay for university? At least here, university and college kind of being similar, you have to pay for all that. Let's see. I feel like Andy has seen what she wants to see. Christmas. Are you already ready for Christmas?
No.
Yeah, she is. So, can we do any more research? Oh, Adrian. Let's research Adrian.
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Nope, no information about Adrian.
Okay,
Dang it.
all right.
Let's see, there is still tuition for university. It's like, oh, that's expensive. Like a semester, or is that a year?
Oh, but I don't know what that
I
translates
am just
to
feeling
US.
so uninspired today. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel up to it. But today, it's just not happening.
No writing today.
9,000. I don't know what that translates.
I think a euro is worth more than $1. I think like 100 euros is like 150 bucks or something for us.
It's one.
Let's see, I think college, oh, that's not euros. That's
Oh, what is it? Pound.
pounds, not euro.
Pound.
I always thought it was the same thing, but I guess it's not. Because they're in the same. Are they in the same country, or is it just pounds is UK only, and euros is other countries in Europe? Okay, see. So euros is the E-looking thing with a bigger bottom. Or no, pounds is the E-looking thing with a bigger bottom, and euros is the E-looking thing with a curved bottom. I got
It has like two lines.
two lines.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the difference. Two lines.
Pound is for UK. Euro is for most countries in the European Union.
I learned so much from you guys.
It's almost 11,000 USD.
Yeah. So yeah, they are stronger, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
So uni is college, but in the UK, what we call high schools ends at 16, and they have the option for 2 more years of college to prepare university. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's like kind of like our junior, senior year of high school.
Interesting. Interesting.
I don't think I have enough information to write a full
Jeez.
article. I should see what else I can discover. At the very least, I should try and find a picture.
Okay.
We tried that once before.
A photograph?
Nope, no photographs of Joanne online.
Can we go to the park?
We can.
Or somewhere?
Let's go. No, we can't go to the park
Oh.
anymore.
Maybe psychiatric hospital?
Yeah, let's try it out.
I mean, you never know. Oh, look at those lights.
I don't know if we have any reason to be here, but let's try.
It's the security guard for the hospital.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
We got the
okay.
option.
All right.
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
That's
Sure
a good
thing,
sign.
You're
Tarantino.
cleared. Go right in.
Thanks. That said UFO. Said
Let's
info.
see. Just wondering, do you know the
Come in.
difference between England,
Dr. Quentin?
Great Britain,
Oh,
and the
hello.
UK?
Come in. Come in.
If I had to guess, Blaze, I would say England is just like the country of England, like the United States. Great Britain includes more than just England. England is included in Great Britain, but there's more to it than that. But then I also think it's the same thing as the UK. United Kingdoms, I think of like multiple countries falling in the same province, I guess, as the United Kingdom. But I'm not 100% sure. I kind of use all of the terms interchangeably. Probably.
Well, there's certain countries within.
Oh, that's kind of right. So Great Britain is England, Wales, and UK. UK is Great Britain, those plus Northern Ireland. Okay. So that's kind of like England's the smallest. Great Britain encapsulates Scotland and Wales, and the UK
is the biggest.
includes Northern Ireland.
It's the
Nice.
biggest.
It's almost like
Yeah.
saying United States and then North America, which North America includes Canada and Mexico
Yeah, that'd be
and the
like-
United States.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But not all of those countries are within the UK.
Yeah.
But the UK has a lot
Mhm.
because that's how we do it at work. Like, there's so many countries that fall within UK, but then you have the separate ones that aren't the UK.
Right.
I learned that when I started work. I was very confused. I'm like, what? I thought,
Do you know
I was
anything
dumb.
about headaches?
It's hardly my specialty, but I know enough. Why?
I've been getting them. Lots of them.
In your case, I'd say they were triggered by stress.
Are they usually this bad?
It varies. Over-the-counter pain medication, rest, that's all I'd suggest.
Thanks.
He's still not trying to shove pills down our throat.
no.
I guess
But
I'll head out.
At least we got
Very
some
well.
info.
Goodbye, Miss Blackwell.
Well, you know, I meant to check up there. Let me see if I can talk to him one more time. Because we might have been able to show him pictures.
Oh, maybe.
Be like, do you know these people?
Oh, good luck.
Let's see, I get stress headaches all the time. Oh no, relentless. You hardly ever get headaches. Or it's pretty rare.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we can go back here anymore.
I used to
Whoa,
get
hold on.
headaches, but
You want
I
to
feel
go
like
in?
I
I
only
gotta
get 'em a
clear
couple
you
times a week,
first.
and they're never too horrible.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get a really bad one, but I used to get them a lot in school.
Let's see, that's a little different from some British colonies. They have night schools for A-level classes at secondary schools or an A-level class by universities. And let's see, Blaze is not doing A-level classes, doing qualification, usually considered worse, which is sort of embarrassing. A qualification. That makes me think of like, kind of like a trade school. Like you're not getting your bachelor's degree or your master's degree, you're just getting like a certification or something for plumbing or electrician, you know? Let's go to back to the dorm hall. There's something else we could do here.
Oh yeah, there has to be. With me.
There's nobody.
Of course not. Hello?
Give us more info, dude.
Hi, it's me again.
You have more questions, I imagine?
Yes.
Yeah, is that okay?
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
And I'm a douchebag. And we're back to the creepy music.
Photograph.
Did I already ask you if you had a picture of
We already
Joanne?
did.
Yes, you did. And the answer is still no.
Yeah, we've already asked her about all these.
Well, that's all for now.
Asked
Thanks
him.
for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
Why are all the guys in this game so weird?
I know.
No, you can do it. It's just a tragedy.
Oh gosh.
It's just a tragedy.
No.
That was cool.
Scare the crap out of me.
I'm not stealing stuff from college kids.
Do it. Steal it all.
Yeah?
Oh.
There we go. What changed? I don't know. Present your credentials. That worked last time.
And now it's yourself.
Soul Alchemist!
28 stab wounds.
How's it going, Soul Alchemist?
Or get right to the point.
Taco salad!
Taco.
What's up, dude? How's it going? Welcome, Raiders, to, and he's a spooky voice, John Katie. Hopefully you guys are already in the channel. It's tricky. You never know with the raids. Sometimes you guys all have to watch an advertisement before you're actually in the channel. But welcome, guys. How the heck are you, Taco Salad? What were you playing today?
Under attack.
We're under attack. Oh,
Put
God.
up the defenses.
What were you playing, dude? And if you guys haven't checked out Taco Salad, oh, I have to back out of here. Oh, no, it kills the music. I was going to do a shout out, and it... Unfortunately, that game has a weird resolution, so it kind of screws stuff up. Not 88, 77. There we go. Okay, back to this. That's a bad sound. Okay, good. Had a hard time recovering itself.
It didn't do the shout out.
Did I not hit enter?
I don't know. It's an at symbol.
Oh, I screwed it up.
It's, yeah, exclamation.
Yeah, okay, I'm doing it on my tablet. It's too painful in this game to jump between the game and OBS.
You need to have your laptop set up somewhere.
I don't have enough room on my, whatchamacallit, on my desk.
I know, you just need a bigger desk.
There it is. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Taco Salad, check him out. He plays a lot of point-and-click games, which is awesome. That's what we're playing right now. Police Quest 4 ran into a game-breaking bug and then started playing Blue Force. I've never heard of Blue Force. Is that another point-and-click, like, adventure game? I'm gonna present my credentials.
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell
I
with the
would've just
Village
gone
Eye.
straight to the point.
The village what?
The Village Eye, the newspaper.
Hey,
I've never heard of it.
hush your bum. Playing a game here. Shrug it off. Or
It's just a
move
small
on.
paper.
Yeah, I guessed that. What do you want?
She has
I'd like to
attitude.
talk to you about your roommate, if that's all right.
Jesus Christ. I'm busy with midterms. I told the campus police everything. Do you have to bother me?
We
Look,
do.
so she killed herself. Big whoop. Why is that my problem?
Whoa.
Seriously. Heartless. Man.
Wow. She's a bitch.
Oh, same creator as Police Quest, but different company made it. Is it like a lot newer? Kind of like they're coming up with like a remake of their old games, kind of? See,
Jesus.
Blue Force. Oh, it's an old point-and-click game. I'm told. Oh, you told them about it. Goonie Girl, welcome to the stream. Probably a great suggestion. I like old Sierra games, but I've never played Police Quest. I played King's Quest, Phantasmagoria. Pretty recently, we played Gabriel Knight 2. Good games, but I've never played that one. All right, Jessie, you're going down. Do you want her? She keeps licking my hand.
Oh,
There you go.
I think she's... I would say show persistence or make an observation.
Make an observation. I'm not sure what that'll do.
Oh, baby.
Jesus.
So you and Joanne weren't close.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. Can you go away?
Ooh.
We need to probe deeper.
Deeper.
You want to do that? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
You don't care? Not even a little bit?
No, I don't. Why the hell should I? For that matter, why should you?
Remain steadfast. I love how casually John just handed Jesse.
Alright.
Yeah. To Andy. Here, take this. Take this puppy. Now she's at my feet again.
You're welcome.
Oh. So you a big Police Quest fan, Goody Girl? What's Let's do remain steadfast.
Will you please calm down?
Calm down? Who the hell do you think you are?
I didn't think I was gonna do that. Be honest.
Alright.
Sassy people like honesty. It was a good suggestion, and it is good so far. Nice. Hopefully no more game-breaking bugs. The old games like that are very tricky to play sometimes. Let's see, I grew up on Blue Force, but I love all point-and-click games. What's your favorite?
I just want to know a little bit about Joanne.
Fine. You want to know about Joanne? She's dead. She couldn't take the pressure, so she jumped off the roof.
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Nope. Same old Joanne. Studied at her desk all day and slept all night, as usual. Quiet as a little mouse.
Oh, boom, now we have all kinds of stuff.
Photograph.
The Monkey Island games. I love Monkey Island. I've played all of them except for 2. And all the new Telltale games. I played a little bit of them, but not all of them.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Joanne?
No.
Broken Sword I heard is good. I think I have those on Steam.
Do you have any thoughts on why Joanne would kill herself?
Nope. Just another kid who couldn't hack it.
Nope.
Nope.
Do you have a photograph of Joanne that we could use for the newspaper?
You want a what?
Just a photograph. You'll get it right back.
Yeah, right. You think I'm giving you anything? Think again.
Think again.
I love that. A funny thing, if she isn't willing to help, we will have to probe her memory. That's from Detroit. Adrian!
Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
The RA? He's okay. He helps us out when we need it and keeps out of our way when we don't. It's the way it should be.
What kind of help do you need?
Kelly was Joanne's roommate. Wait, is this Kelly?
She still
Can
lives
you
in
tell
the
me a
dorm
little
room.
bit about yourself?
Yeah.
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself.
I'll just write my own stuff. There was a crazy wretched that was living there with her. Let's see, does anyone know what accent this girl is supposed to have? I think it's
New York.
New York. Let's see, I have a giant list that I plan on working through. Problem is getting all the games. Too many games, Taco Salad, not enough time. Joanne slept all night.
Joanne never had trouble sleeping.
How would I know?
You lived with her.
Sounds like me.
Like I pay attention.
Studied all day.
So Joanne was a good student.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, and Goonie Girl didn't care for the Telltale versions. It wasn't as good as the old ones from what I remembered. Not bad, but not great. I also enjoyed Loom and the King's Quest. The list goes on. King's Quest games I love.
Both of you to assume I pay attention to other people.
Okay, I think we're done with her.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Whatever.
So we might have more
Didn't even help us.
to talk to the RA about now. We can ask about Kelly.
Hi, it's me again.
You have more questions, I imagine?
I mean,
Yeah, is that okay?
how
I
can you,
suppose so.
how
What
can
do you
you
want to know?
say no to that wonderful smile? So we got 3 new things. Bold of you to assume I have empathy.
What can you tell me about Joanne's roommate?
Kelly? Have you met her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite a sight, huh? But don't judge her by that. She's the sharpest kid you'll ever meet. She gets straight A's on everything.
Really?
Yep, she's pre-med.
Wow. Good for her.
Do you know if Joanne had any trouble sleeping?
I'm afraid I wouldn't. Her roommate, Kelly, never complained, but that's not surprising.
Why is that?
Well, Kelly rarely spent the night in her room. She only comes here to study, as far as I've seen.
Oh,
That's different.
that's very interesting.
Was Joanne a good student?
I don't think she had any problems, but of course, the pressure can get to anybody.
The pressure was getting to me.
Got really quiet.
In your headphones? Oh, it might be loose or something down there. Let's see, you have more questions? It's like he says it's a swear or something.
Do you know where Kelly was sleeping?
No, it's not my place to ask.
His voice is lower. Her voice is louder.
Yeah.
When he was talking, it got quiet. Weird.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Let's go back and ask Kelly. Are you
Oh, Goonie Girl, thank you so much for the follow.
There's a monkey.
That's Jessie right there.
Little monkey.
She's actually laying right underneath my feet right now.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go talk to Kelly. I know you don't sleep here.
Yeah. We know you're lying to us.
Yes.
If you don't sleep here, you don't know Joanne sleeps here.
Yeah?
So, you've been sleeping somewhere else lately?
Yeah, I've been at my boyfriend's. You've been following me or something?
No. Just confirming the information.
Looks like Adrian's been talking.
Yeah, so how would you know that Joanne slept all night?
We could try it again.
Maybe.
Joanne never had trouble sleeping.
How would I know?
You lived with her.
Like I pay attention.
Okay, same thing.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe
Whatever.
we could write our paper now.
So one thing I've
Some
noticed is
photo.
when we're talking to them, we don't have an option to bring out anything in our inventory. Ooh, what's in notes? Oh, this stuff. Okay.
All I know about Joanne is that she was an NYU student who killed herself.
Oops.
Adrian lives a few doors down from Joanne in the NYU dorm. He's the resident assistant for the floor.
Wait, it looks like I'm combining items here. Hey, I'm walking here.
Maybe there's a connection, but I can't see it.
Okay, so you can make connections between
So
things.
do Kelly sleep somewhere else? Joanne slept all night.
Wait a minute. Something isn't right. If Kelly's been spending her night somewhere else, how can she know if her roommate was sleeping well or not? I think Kelly was lying to me.
Well, I'm glad I just went in here. Let's see, isn't it true that most younger New Yorkers don't have that strong accent anymore? I didn't know that, Blaze. That'd be interesting.
Not that either.
I wonder if they purposely try to, like, avoid it, you know? I think Kelly was trying to lie to me. You think? Anything else we might need?
Did Kelly lie?
Well, we can ask them about
Okay,
that
let's
now.
do it,
But
let's do
there's
it.
nothing to combine that with, right?
Yeah?
Your
Yeah.
RA told me that you haven't been sleeping in your dorm.
Yeah, so?
You told me that Joanne slept in her room every night.
So?
How would you know Joanne slept here if you've been sleeping somewhere else?
Huh? Oh, well, I just assumed.
Did you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I just... No, screw it. You want to talk? Fine. What do you want to know?
Why you
Wow.
always lying? I love that. Knocks on door. You're a lying hoe, Kelly.
Or lying ho?
Thank you for the lurk, grilled tomato. I guess now we can ask her about everything again.
Yeah.
So what was Joanne really like?
To be honest, there's nothing to say. She was studying political science, which is kind of cool, I guess. But she was so vanilla.
Vanilla?
How
You
nice
know,
she's being now.
sweet, but not much there. Just a typical college kid.
Innocent.
Acted just like everybody else. She seemed proud of it.
Yeah, you call her a lying hoe, and then boom, she's nice.
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Well, no. Although the last few weeks she's been talking in her sleep.
What did she say?
No idea. Couldn't understand her. She swore up and down that she wasn't doing it. She looked a bit scared though.
Scared? How so?
Just scared. I didn't need the drama, so I've been sleeping at my boyfriend's place.
So you weren't here when she...
Killed herself? No, I wasn't here. Not that it would have made much of a difference. Are we done?
So do you think that's the same thing? Because I was thinking that it was a hereditary thing.
No, I think there's something going on.
Just happening everywhere?
Like the upside down.
Vanilla. Sweet, but not much there. That's actually kind of clever. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Andy loves vanilla.
Ice cream.
She puts it in everything.
Oh, vanilla. Yeah, oh, well, baking. When I
Bacon.
bake.
That's
yeah.
why she's with me. Very vanilla. Just kind of sweet, but nothing that great.
No, you're definitely... You're like vanilla with like...
See? Told you.
No. He's like vanilla with like some... Like cayenne pepper
Oh,
or
God.
like some jalapeno. Like
Oh.
it's like he seems sweet and like just kind of simple and easygoing. And then sometimes he's firecracker and just hits you with a surprise and you're like, oh damn, who is this man?
She's likes vanilla ice cream. She's been wanting ice cream all week. We've been trying to be really
I
good.
want ice cream, but it's a peanut butter Nutella ice cream.
Yeah.
At this creamery near us that we really like.
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Well, no. Although the last few weeks she's been talking in her sleep.
Already
What
did
did she
this.
say?
Or did
No
we?
idea. Couldn't she?
Okay, we did that.
Scared.
Just I didn't.
So you
Killed her? No. Are we done?
Okay, now she might give us a photograph. Thanks for being cooperative, Kelly. We have to prove your... We would have to prove your memory otherwise.
I could really use a photo of Joanne, if you have one.
All right. Just a sec.
Wow, her attitude really changed.
Yeah.
This was hers. It was on her desk. She won't be needing it anymore. Joanne's the girl on the left.
Thanks.
I love it. She's got a tank top, pajamas, flip-flops.
Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
The RA? He's okay. He helps us out when we need it and keeps out of our way when we don't. It's the way it should be.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
So she's still not super nice.
Yeah, we don't really need to know.
Let's see. Did you mean to type probe again? That sounds good. I love Nutella. Yes, it's actually Nutella ice cream with like peanut butter drizzle on top, right?
Yeah, but there's peanut butter in it too.
Oh, in it?
It's a Nutella peanut butter
Ooh.
ice cream, and then they drizzle peanut butter and chocolate and Nutella on top. I think they drizzle all three on top.
And this ice cream place.
Oh my god, it's my favorite.
It's one of those nitrogen ice cream places where they have like a mix of just the cream and everything, but it's liquid. And they put it in this mixer and they freeze it really fast with nitrogen. So all the steam goes out and it freezes it really quick and it comes out just so thick.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's really thick, but it's like gooey. I don't know. It's very good.
Stop.
Yeah. Have to be careful. We're going out right now for
Thanks
ice
for
cream.
helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Okay, so I think we're done with her. We might have more for him. I just noticed a Zelda shirt. Oh. This is the Link to the Past shirt. This one's great. Almost like soft serve. No, it's much denser than soft serve, but it's just creamy. It's kind of gooey. It's hard to describe.
It melts really fast.
Yeah.
But it melts really fast, but it's very dense and like.
It's dense but not hard, like frozen ice, like really hard frozen ice cream.
Yeah, but it's just when you're eating it, it doesn't feel like light, like a yogurt or something, like what do they call
frozen
it?
Yogurt?
Like frozen yogurt. It's not light like that. It's still easy to eat, but it's just really dense and creamy and rich.
I would say a little more like gelato, yeah.
More like gelato,
Yeah, not exactly the same texture, but more similar to that.
Yeah, it's just really
And
delicious.
yeah, very rich.
Ah, so good.
Hi, it's me again.
You have more questions, I imagine?
Questions?
Yeah, is that
I
okay?
imagine.
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
Oh, we can't ask about the lion hoe.
I guess nothing.
Okay.
Well, that's thanks.
Just from
All right, we could check a couple more doors, maybe.
And it's like gooey.
It's gooey.
There's
Gooey,
nobody
like
home.
when you pick it up, it like is like just like a thick, like a slime, like a thick goo slime.
There's no. There's.
And I already did all.
But remember, that door was closed before?
Uh-oh,
This is getting worse. At least I have enough for the story now. I'd better get home.
We can write the story.
There's nobody home.
All right, that was our tip to leave.
Slime cream. There we go.
Let's see. Anyone watching the VOD, go back and look at that. It was hilarious. Wait, what did I miss? There's a split second where she did the funniest smile. Oh, she does that a lot, Blaze. It's really funny because she's super awkward. When she tries to say something nice, she'll just go like a really quick. It's bizarre. I love it. The description out of the ice cream context would sound very lewd.
Slime cream.
It's so gooey.
No slime cream.
Slime cream?
Because I was saying it's like slimy, gooey, just chunky, dense, just so good. Slime cream.
If you didn't know, we're talking about ice cream. Lion Ho Kelly. Being in Kentucky, we don't have much cool stuff like that. Where I live, not sure if they have it, but it's like rolled ice cream they do in Asia. That stuff is really good too, Goonie Girl. We have that, and not in our town, but at a place
Pretty
about
close.
20, 30 minutes
30
away.
minutes away.
It's super good.
It's really expensive. Though.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's like $7-8 for
It
like
was
a
like
small cup.
$8. It's really cool to do it, but it was good, but it wasn't like I wouldn't pay $8.
This
for a
is
cup of ice cream
getting
again.
bad.
But it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing it all. I like watching them like roll it Then you have these little rolls, and you just want to pick them up and like bite them, but you can't because they'll melt.
Yeah, it's a process to get it, but it's worth it. It's fun. Once in a while, not all the time. Too pricey. So the headaches are getting worse and worse.
Oh my god. This really hurts.
Got to have your coffee,
Sleep,
didn't you?
that's all I need. I'll just type up the story and get to bed. Shouldn't take that long.
You need some water. How about Dippin' Dots? I have never had Dippin' Dots. I don't know why. I need to remedy that sometime. Let's see, I haven't tried it. I've been trying to get my fiance to take our girls and myself to have it. Do it, fiance.
So good. Dippin' Dots are so fun because they're just like these little pebbles. You put them in your mouth and then
See if we can do any research on
they're
Kelly.
yummy.
No information about Kelly.
They're not the most tasty, but they're really fun because it's like putting colored rocks in your mouth that melt.
Hmm.
You need to try.
I will try them. It will happen.
Right. No more interruptions. Done. Article's finished, picture is scanned, and I am done for the day.
Oh, I wanted to look at the picture.
Uh-oh.
No. What's...
Whoa, what was that?
This picture just flashed.
Whoa.
What is happening? It's gone. The pain, it's gone. That was strange. It was like...
Ah.
What is that? The photo. Something is different about it. I almost don't want to look, but...
Joe.
No. I did not just see that. I am not going crazy. No, it's just the stress, that's all. Auntie's death, work, life. I just need a rest. That's all.
Oh. Our auntie. Oh. Oh. The heck is going on? Oh, I just like punched her in the face. I am
Hello, bright eyes.
Joey.
We just met Joey.
Why do they always do that?
He seems nice.
Dipping Dots are ice cream. They're ice cream. Like little tiny dots.
So,
They're like
Riff,
little pebbles.
long time no see. How's tricks? Right, thought as much. Blackwell dames. Always sleeping. You're always sleeping, and I'm always watching.
Creepy.
Yep, that's me. The eternal chump. It's about time. Hey, nap time Nelly. Wake up.
What?
Ahem. Shall we try this again?
No.
Now that's not very polite.
Go away.
I'm afraid I can't do that, darling. Believe me, I've tried.
No. You don't exist.
Oh, yes, I do. Look at me.
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Oh, brother.
I am not going insane. There is nothing there.
Could you?
No.
Joey.
I am not my aunt. I am not my grandmother. I am not going to end up like that.
Listen.
Get out of my head. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Could you?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
No, you shut up. You're gonna listen. And you're gonna listen good. I've been watching you all day, sweetheart. You know who I am.
No.
Yes. I'm not going away, so there'd be no point in beating around the bush. Now say my name.
No.
Damn you, you know my name, now say it.
You're...
Yes?
Joey.
You're Joey?
Good girl. You got it in one. Now turn around and look at me.
Down the house.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Couldn't even if I wanted to. Hi there.
He also did the creepy little awkward smile. I loved it. Linz, how's it going? Glad you could join us. How are you doing? Let's see. Every time I try to pick up women, they just faint, pass out.
Yeah.
Definitely not a hallucination. Let's see, that was my reaction when I met a stranger. What the hell? Let's see. His use of old-fashioned slang is amusing. Yeah, he's probably
Darling.
from New York, but like, what, 100 years ago or something, maybe? 50 years ago?
Yeah.
We don't know. Wait, Joey is not Jack. Joey is somebody else we don't even
Joey's
know.
someone else.
Yeah.
Confrontational.
Who are you, and what the hell do you want with me?
Huh, you don't waste any time. You're a Blackwell, all right.
So who are you?
I'm Joey Malone, and I'm the family spirit guide.
Oh yeah. Is
What?
That why all our
Think of me
family
as
went
the
insane?
Blackwell Legacy, darling. I'm passed down from one generation to the next, like a family heirloom. First your grandmother got stuck with me, then your aunt, and now you.
Oh, Lint, how is it possible that Andy is that pretty?
Because I have no face.
Malone. So ridiculous. I question your origins. Reaffirm your sanity? State the obvious?
I don't know.
I'll do this one.
Where did you come from?
That's a long, long story, dollface. And we've got more important things to do.
Why have you been haunting my family?
Haunting? Is that what I'm doing? That's a real ugly word.
Answer me. Why are you here?
You got me, sweetheart. I've been wondering why me and why your family since this whole gig started. Must be some kind of gift your family has.
A gift?
You're a medium. A medium with a direct connection with the spirit world. And I, my dear, have the unique pleasure of being that connection.
I don't understand any of this.
Oh, you will, babe, you will. Took your aunt a while, but she got the hang of it. Your grandmother never really caught on. That's probably why
Why what?
she didn't last long. But that's something we can talk about later. You felt something today, didn't you?
Felt something?
Yeah, you felt sick to your stomach, I saw you.
I've been feeling sick all day.
And where did it start?
Goopington.
Just a sec. Georgie's barking. There's a neighborhood dog barking, like a couple houses down, and Georgie's like, no, I can bark louder. Andy's using cheat codes to be so pretty. Georgie's seeing ghosts again. Spirit guide, just like KK. Aw, KK from Unabout. Hi, buddy. You okay?
Hi, Daddy.
You okay?
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Georgie.
Hi, Daddy. I bark.
I know you bark.
I bite.
And you bite. And you
bite
almost bit my
hard.
face. Hi, buddy. Oh,
Hi,
there you
Daddy.
go. Oh,
I love you.
boy.
Love you, Daddy.
Love you too, Georgie. I know. I miss KK. She was cool. Let's see. I like the idea that he's actually really friendly, and most of the Blackwells are just freaked out because they haven't given him a chance to explain. They just kind of almost went mad because they couldn't, I don't know, make any sense of it, so they decided to just be crazy. Are the neighbors yelling? No, they're not yelling.
Not right now.
That was funny, though.
They did get a dog, though.
Yeah, the neighbors just got a dog, Spider Monkey. And that might be who Georgie's barking at. Are you barking at a neighborhood dog?
No, the doggo. Daddy lap.
You want to be in my lap?
Daddy lap.
Come on, Georgie. Oh, good boy. Hey, calm down. And they scream and claw at people's faces. Hi, Georgie. Oh.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Careful. We get a lot of growls when Georgie's on my lap.
You into pee-pee. Oh, boy.
Crap, I forget what he asked us.
I don't know.
Bellevue Hospital.
The hospital.
Hell, I hope not. I don't want to go back there in a hurry. Think harder.
Oh, he asked where the stomach ache started.
Oh, the stomach aches. Or headaches, maybe? Georgie had a haircut? He did. You gave him a haircut last week, I think? Before Matt came?
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
A
Yeah.
little haircut. Not perfect. I did what I could before he bit me.
Maybe it was at the park.
Hold on.
Oh, he mentioned feeling sick to your stomach.
It was at the park.
The park? Okay.
You mean the dog run?
Yeah, that's where we've got to go.
What, right now?
Yep, the sooner the better.
They
But
mentioned
it's
the
the
dog
middle
park.
of the night.
So you've just had a nice nap. You should be ready for action.
I'm not going out to Washington Square Park in the middle of the night.
Well, that's where you're wrong. If there's any reason behind this medium business, it's to take care of problems like your dog park. And we have to take care of them soon.
So there's ghosts at the dog park, and we're going to use our ghost friend to talk to those ghosts. Let's see, I forgot to post Muffy's haircut photos. Oh no, Linz, I remember you mentioned doing that. Never too late.
Yeah.
You still got pictures.
Rest in peace,
See,
Muffy's transformation photo.
That's true, Blaze. It's just a saying. Doesn't necessarily mean your tummy. Rest in peace, Muffy's transformation photos. Overwhelmed response.
This is all too much. I've got to sleep on this.
Sorry, kiddo, we gotta go now.
What's the hurry?
Let me put it another way. Do you want to end up like your aunt and grandmother?
Was that because of you? Did you do that?
Not me, kid, not me. I didn't make him that way, and I don't know what did. But do you really want to sit around here and find out?
Are we going to accept this? Disbelieve it? Or act confused?
Accept.
Fine. Let's go.
That's the spirit.
That's a good pun.
After you.
Let's see, she did mention having felt sick and
was
didn't talk
strange.
actually about headaches.
Everybody just ignored you. Am I the only one who can see you?
Yep, and hear me. So keep your voice low. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Can you see it?
I don't see anything. Can we go?
Come on, this way.
Hey, wait.
It's too bad he can't just read our mind.
I know.
Don't worry, I can't travel far from you. Goes against the rules, whatever they are. Now look inside there, and look close.
What am I supposed to see?
Just wait. It'll come.
There they are. Someone that lost their
Wait,
dog.
I see something. Who is that?
That's what we're here to find out. I'll talk to the spook. You can stay here.
Okay.
The spook.
Now watch and learn. Why so down, beautiful? Ah. I'm a bit out of practice. How should I handle this?
Be charming.
Hey, don't be like that. If there's one thing I hate, it's seeing a pretty girl cry.
Oh. Stay firm.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
They all run. It's so hard to hold on. It's me. It's me. They won't stop.
Let's see, what does glib mean? I've never used that word. I don't know what glib means off the top of my head.
Glib.
It was like you can charm, you can glib, and then there's something else. Let's see, it's 1:30 here. My girls will be up super early. I wish they would sleep in for a change. I hope everyone has a good night and take care. Thank you so much for hanging out, Goonie. And thank you for the follow. I hope we get to see you again sometime soon. Get some good sleep. Hopefully they don't wake you up too early. We lost Andy. All I see is the back of a chair. Oh, she grabbed a Gussie bear, which you probably can't see because Gus is kind of a black mass on the camera. Oh, there's a Gus head right here. There's a Gus head. Hi, buddy.
Oh, you have.
Let's see. She's a New Yorker. You gotta be firm. She doesn't accept the charm.
Okay.
Gus is too dark to see.
You were holding him. They could see him.
Maybe. Let's shine some light on him.
Gussie bear. Gus, look.
Let's see. Oh, there's a Gus.
Right, the diamond.
Hi, buddy.
Hold the light up here. Look up, baby.
There's a Gus head.
Oh, it's a Gussie bear. Oh, it's your babies.
He's like, quit it. I hate it. I want down.
Get out of here.
Shovel face, Gus, all shovel face. I think we should try to make sense of what this ghost is saying.
Who won't stop, kid? Try and concentrate. Explain everything so we can help you.
Help. Help. He wants me to help him. But I want to help them. Don't they know that?
Help who?
Can't. They run away.
We won't run away.
No, we're sick. He poisoned us. Got into our head and poisoned us.
Whatever happened, darling, it's over.
You did.
You do know that, don't you?
No. I'm poison. Stay away or I'll poison you. Run. Run away like all the others.
We need full sentences. Oh, you out of here, Janie? It's getting pretty late for you too. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you get a good night's sleep, and happy Friday for you tomorrow. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but if you're in the States, it should be Friday in about 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Are you ready to go to bed now? Yeah? Okay. So what do you think about this game? Do you want to keep playing it? Should I switch to something else?
No, you can keep playing.
You want me to play this without you? You'll lose the story.
I know, but that's what you wanted to do.
I can switch games.
No, you keep playing it.
I can switch games.
Keep playing it.
You want to keep playing these with me?
Yeah.
Then we should swap so you don't miss out on anything. Otherwise, it'll be hard to jump in the middle of a story and puzzles.
I can just sketch up.
What, watching videos? What do you want to do?
I don't care. I'm fine with you keep playing this. This was your main game you wanted to play.
Oh, I know, but if you want to play it with us, we can just wait and do it with you in the future. Oh, San Diego, that's right. So yeah, it's almost 10:30. Get to sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, Andy has to work, so she can't stay up until like 1 in the morning, like me. Well, let's finish this conversation real quick so I can save it. That way you don't miss that. She seemed to take sass well.
Yeah, keep talking like that, sister, and you'll be doing the running. Now why don't you shut your yap and calm the hell down?
You.
Yeah?
I know it's you.
Who?
You're him!
Now look, darling, sweetheart.
Leave me.
Hey.
Leave!
Alright. We're going. Look, just sit tight. We'll figure this out, and we'll be back.
I like that guy's voice actor.
Friggin' ghosts. Can't get a straightforward answer out of any of them.
What just happened?
What just happened is we've got an unstable spirit on our hands, haunting that dog park over there. You wondered why the mutts don't like it here? That's the reason.
There's a ghost haunting the dog park.
That's what I said.
A ghost.
Sure.
What am I doing here?
I told you.
No. No, I really should go to bed.
Hey, wait a sec.
Yeah, sleep. I shouldn't be here.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Let's see, Goonie Girl. I wish my fiance would do games like this with me. Does your fiance play any games? Or just no games at all? Everyone's feeling sleepy, even in the game. We had today too. Okay, that's a perfect time to save it and quit.
Yeah, that's great.
We have a chance.
What an odd dream.
Stephanie, how's it going?
Good morning, Bright Eyes.
You're still here.
Wouldn't be anywhere else. Has anybody told you that you snore?
Deny it.
Throw it in his face.
If it bothers you so much, you can always leave.
I wish I could, dear. I told you, I couldn't leave even if I wanted to.
So this is going to be my life from now on.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're going to follow me around for the rest of my life.
That's how it works, as far as I can tell.
Great. Just great.
Hey, it ain't all a bed of roses for me either, dollface. You think I chose to be shackled to your family for the last 40 years? Your grandmother refused to accept it, and look what happened to her.
And Auntie?
She made a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
Hey, what is this, 20 questions? What's with the third degree?
We can get all the good information out of this guy. Yeah, only 40 years? I thought it would have been longer than that. Let's see, he plays some, but mostly when he drinks. And believe it or not, he plays better. Oh, with drinks, I play much worse when I drink.
Yeah.
Play for sympathy.
She's the only family I had. I want to know about her.
We all want lots of things. Doesn't mean we get them.
Look, this isn't easy, you know. You're a ghost? Fine. I'm a medium? Fine. My whole life is turned upside down? Fine. But you could at least meet me halfway.
You've accepted it, you say?
So far, yes.
You've only seen a taste of it. Are you ready to go all the way?
What do you mean?
Ready to see what's out there. Ready to see what this is all about.
Georgie's getting upset. There's people moving trash cans outside. Doing really good, Stephanie. Thank you. It's my Friday, so life is good. Positive response.
Yes.
Good. Maybe there's hope after all.
So what is it?
I don't have to tell you. It's best if I show you. Here, take a hold of this.
I can touch it?
Yeah, the only part of me you can touch. Unfortunately.
It kind of tingles.
Unfortunately.
What is it?
The stuff of life. Or death. I've never quite worked it out.
What now?
Now you pull.
Pull the tie?
Yeah, pull.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Oh my God. Where have you taken me?
Relax. Take your time. It's a lot to take in at once.
What is this place?
It's the doorway to infinity, darling. Out there, in the distance, the next world. The next plane of existence. The gossamer threads that separate this world from the next. Whatever you want to call it. It's all out there.
How did we get here?
We're inside your head.
You mean I'm dreaming?
No, I mean we're literally inside your head. Remember those headaches you had yesterday?
Yeah?
That was your power awakening. Or to be more specific, it was this place, forcing its way into your mind.
So what does that mean?
It means that you've got a spiritual way station in your head.
I'm not sure I like this.
Well, like it or not, we're here.
So what does this place actually do?
It's sort of a transfer point, or node. It connects the mortal world with the next. You bring spirits into this place, and then send them on their merry way.
That's it.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that.
I thought as much.
You see, many ghosts aren't as lucid as myself. Most can barely tell you their own names, let alone tell you what's wrong. Near as I can figure, they have to come to terms with their departure before they can actually depart. You dig me so far?
Yeah, when is this game going to give me a chance to save, Blaze? Now we're in a door to infinity in our mind that we can use to send ghosts to the other side. I dig.
I think so. The ghosts don't know they're dead.
Yeah, right. So, we have to help them accept it. Once they accept their death, they are much more willing to move on. That's my job, see? I talk to the spooks. They trust me more because I'm one of them. You do the legwork. See? Anyway, I know you have some questions about this place, so go ahead and ask them.
What about that ghost in the park? The one from last night? Why didn't we bring her here?
First of all, I didn't think you were ready. And secondly, that ghost was too lost and confused. When a ghost is like that, I can't just force the tie into their hands. It won't work, don't ask me why. They have to know they're dead first. Your aunt called it, being spiritually ready.
What about you? Can you go through that hole and move on?
I wish, darling. But I can't.
Oh, he's stuck
I tried
here.
before, but it just spits me back out. I'm stuck here, whether I like it or not.
You're wearing your tie again. How did that happen?
Not sure. Near as your aunt and me figured, the tie is just an extension of whatever power brought us here. It's not a real physical tie. No more than I am a real physical person.
But that makes no sense.
Look, just accept it, dollface. Forget logic. For you, logic went out the window the day I appeared in your bedroom. There ain't no instruction manual for this. Your aunt and me just figured it out as we went along.
Blaze was saying, I wonder if we can meet our aunt.
Oh, yeah.
That's a possibility.
Are you okay, Joey?
Me? I'm dandy.
You don't look all right.
It's just this place. I don't like it. Probably because I don't belong. Maybe someday, but not now.
I think I've learned enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Give me a save point.
Let's get out of here.
I do like the music in that place. Feels like we're at a dance
Welcome
club.
back.
Ugh.
Take it easy. It's a little disorientating.
I'm fine. So what now? Go back to the park and bring her to that place?
You got it.
And how do we do that?
There are 3 steps. First, we have to find out more about her. Second, we use that information to get through to her, convince her that she's dead. And 3, help her move on.
How do we find out more about her? She could be anybody.
Not necessarily. That picture you got, the one of the 3 girls? That blonde girl is either the ghost in the park or her twin sister.
You sure?
She's a dead ringer. No pun intended.
The blonde girl is dead.
Looks like it.
And this other girl, Joanne, she's dead too.
Yep.
What's going on?
That, my dear, is our bread and butter.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
The photo, dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
The photo, dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
How do we convince ghosts that they're actually dead?
That's the tricky part. Near as I can figure, we need to remind the ghosts who they are. Their death was too traumatic or too violent or too emotional that their little spirit minds snapped. So we need to do whatever we can to bring them back to themselves.
And how do we do that?
Usually by finding something that has a personal significance to them. Could be an object, a piece of information, or even another person.
So we need to know more about the ghost in the park.
You're a writer, yeah? Think of this as the ultimate character study.
Yeah, Blaze, I'm really liking the idea for this game too. And actually, because we like this game Unavowed so much, I was hoping the writing in this game would be very good. And so far, I think it is.
How do we help a ghost move on?
With my magic tie, dear. I give one end to the spook, the other end to you. You pull the ghost in, and you send them on their way.
You don't come in with me?
No, sorry. That's your job.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
Options.
Save. Please.
Alright, did we actually save it? We did. Joey reminds me of Eli. It does a little bit, huh, Relentless? I like Joey too. He's pretty cool. Alright, well, Andy has to go night-night because she has work tomorrow. Oh. That just went haywire. So, we're going to swap games real quick because I want to keep playing that game with Andy. She was digging it and it'd be fun to play together.